I would like to welcome you guys to a special edition of Legal Wars podcast with Ghostwriter out here in Galveston County on the southern Texas coastline. So for today's podcast, how we're going to conduct business today, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time we ever done it. I'm going to give 5 Trump news topics, and then I'm going to give my opinion up on the topics, and then I'm going to open up the chat for discussion so we can discuss those topics individually. And that's how we're going to proceed with the podcast today. So guys, as we wait, we're going to give it a second for people to come in to the chat. For those of you guys who's watching this after it was recorded, you could fast forward this part if you would like to. But what I'm going to do is, though, I'm going to go ahead and turn on CNN, I believe, since the TV is by, so we can have something playing in the background as people come in. By the way, these stories didn't come from CNN. You know what I'm saying? I got these stories actually out of Politico. Might get kind of cold in here. I put my jacket on.
National security aspects that have gone basically unanswered for the last 4 years here. And so Democrats can get angry at the president all they want, but we know this.
So as I said, guys, we're just going to take a couple minutes, allow some people to jump up in the stream.
We have a direct threat
and I'll be right back, guys. Please excuse me.
The United States, where Greenland is the overland path or the airspace path, it's the land space in which we can protect our country. The president is laying out a number of things. I think that the media likes to stir the pot on these things and, try and box him in. And he has just given himself the latitude to be able to make sure that U.S. national interest is put first. The other aspects of this, I think, are part of the vibrato of the team here that the administration does like to raise the tenor on this. Most importantly, though, I know the administration coming in is very focused on a national security playbook that puts America at the center of defense for the country.
As a veteran, would you be comfortable with America using military force to take control of Greenland?
Yeah, so I think the president's been very clear on this. He's just ruling out no limitations on this. And I think it's very important that there's a difference between suggesting he's going to invade Greenland versus being able to say he wants to keep his negotiating position open so that he can have a conversation in tandem with our allies to be able to deter actors like Russia over Greenland and China off the coast of the Panama Canal.
Donald Trump, the president-elect, was on Capitol Hill yesterday meeting with Senate Republicans about how best to get this massive agenda through Congress. What do you think is the imperative from where you sit in the House Republican Conference to get Donald Trump's agenda passed?
Casey, I think, we spend this weekend here working with House and Senate members and the administration's team to move forward agenda items that were top priority for the American people. First amongst this is securing our southern border. This was passed in H.R. 1 last time by Congress. This is a ready round that we can fire immediately. The second was unleashing American energy.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. Thank you for the thumbs up. Text Lone Star. As you guys come in the stream, I ask that you guys would do what my boy did, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, guys. I got CNN playing in the background, man, so you guys won't have to listen to the dead air. Guys, we're going to take just a couple of minutes. We're going to allow some people to get in the chat. If you guys want to start a conversation, though, you guys could go ahead, start throwing your comments down below. The way we're going to do the stream today is I'm going to give you guys 5 major news topics in Trump world, Trump news. And then I'm going to give you guys the topic or the news item. And then I'm going to give you guys my opinion on the item. And then I'm going to open up the chat for discussion, voice you guys' opinions on it. I'm going to try to get everybody at least one time. But if you guys want to go ahead and start a discussion right now, all you guys got to do, like my boy Tex Lone Star did, just go ahead and say howdy, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm live on location down here in Galveston, Texas, Galveston County, in Texas City. You know what I'm saying? Legal Wars podcast is on the road. It's a special edition of Ghost of News Hour. So I do have prepared content, guys. I have 5 news stories I'm going to give you guys. And I'm going to give you guys my opinion or my take on the story. Then I'm going to open up the floor for you guys' opinions. And then we're going to have a discussion about it, a little debate about it. Tex Lone Star says, do you know how to start a poll in your settings? Yes, sir, I do know how to start a poll. Mr. Tex Lone Star, what would you like to start the poll on? You know what I'm saying? What would you be interested in starting the poll on? Guys, welcome into the Legal Wars podcast. As you guys come in, I ask that you guys will go ahead and throw a thumbs up on the video, give your boy some support, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, hit that notification bell, guys. Like I said, today we're going to have 5 topics where we're going to go over and discuss. Zach says, what is this about, sir? We're going to have 5 topics today about Trump topics in Trump world. I'm going to give you the 5 topics or the 5 news stories. After each news story, I'm going to give you my opinion on the news story, what I think about the topic of the story, and then I'll open up the chat for discussion and get you guys' opinions, and we can have a discussion or a debate on it. So, Zach, I appreciate that. How you doing, my brother? My name Ghostwriter, of course. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite host. My boy Tex says, pardon all nonviolent felonies from 2015. Man, listen, Techstar, I say, look, we could pardon all nonviolent felonies going back for 20 years. If the prisoner has a good record in prison, then yeah, we could pardon all nonviolent felonies going back to 20 years. Or if you're not for pardoning those people, or you feel like you don't want to let someone who's in jail, who's never hurt someone, but has committed a drug offense, if you feel like you don't want to let that kind of person out of jail, then what we need to do is we need to develop a program. You see what I'm saying? To separate the violent criminals and felons from the nonviolent. So I appreciate that, Tex Lone Star. That's what the Legal Wars podcast is about, man. Letting your voice be heard, man. That's what we doing here. And I try to give everybody a voice. As you guys come in, I ask guys, if you guys are regulars, y'all know the drill. Y'all like the video. If y'all are new, if y'all enjoy the content, I ask y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, show your boy some love. If you in this stream and you from Texas, I know you better hit that thumbs up, man. I'm doing a tour of Texas right now, man, showing love all over the state, man, spending money all over the state. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, if y'all give me just a second, we're going to give it a few more minutes, allow a few more people to jump up in the chat, man. I think this is going to be one of the funnest streams that we do, man. Like, I'm going to just tell y'all a topic, man, a simple topic. You know what I'm saying? Like how Zach and Tex Lone Star participate. I'm going to just give y'all a simple topic, man, and we'll start a discussion about it. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about it on the topic, and then I'm going to let you guys chime in, and I'm going to try to read every last one of y'all comments who are participating. Zach says, do I like heavy metal? Yes, sir. You know Korn. Are you familiar with the band Korn? Limp Bizkit as well. You know what I'm saying? That's back when I was in high school, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I listen to all kind of musics. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of my favorite music is actually from bands. I would say my favorite songs are the songs that I feel the most are definitely from bands. You know what I'm saying? Worship bands, number one. And then like the music that like I feel in my soul, like Phil Collins type. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to start talking about like if I'm riding or grooving or if I'm on a mood feeling or emotional feeling music, then I usually listening to what we call black music, like hip hop or something. You know what I'm saying? That's just to catch your emotion or a feeling. Ethan says they're not like us, man. It's so funny, man. Zach said Twisted, Transfer Korn. Man, Korn and Limp Bizkit were the bands back then. If you know, you know. If you from that generation, you know. If you old enough, you know. But definitely, man, I listen to all kind of music, man. You know what I'm saying? Like music is a universal language. So it don't matter what race, what color, what background the person is, the artist who composed the song. They're a human. So they have had the human experience, and amongst the time that they've had that human experience, I guarantee you can relate to anybody singing. Lady Gaga, for all you gentlemen in this chat right now, Lady Gaga can make a song about a situation that she's been through as a human being that you'll be able to relate to because it's about the human experience. Now, 90% of her songs, if she's talking about stilettos and apple bottoms, of course, you're not going to relate to that. But I'm saying like just a human, real life human experience, even as a female, you could relate to some of her music. I heard a 5-Finger Death Punch for sure, man. Like a bunch of my buddies listened to that heavy metal, man. I really wasn't into that heavy metal, man, but I definitely would listen to it. Guys, as y'all come in, I ask that y'all throw a thumbs up on the video for your boy. Y'all enjoying the content, man. It's free to show some love. Go ahead and throw your boy a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, man. Legal Wars Podcast is on the road with a special edition, a news hour with Ghostwriter on a Thursday morning, man. Y'all in the spot to be, kicking it with your boy. Guys, we finna get it kicked off right now. I'm giving y'all 5 news topics about Donald Trump. After I give y'all the news topic, I'm going to tell you guys my opinion or how I feel overall discussing the points that we talked about in the news. And then I'm going to turn the chat over to you guys for you guys' opinions and you guys' voices. And then we're going to have a debate. So, guys, give me just a second, man. I'm excited about this. We finna have some fun.
What you're hearing from people who are coming in there.
That's CNN in the background talking about the daily wildfires. Y'all pray for California, man. Regardless of your politics, man, we should never play politics with national disaster.
So that means
you know what I'm saying?
Taking care of here at this shelter.
That's like a karma thing, man. Trying to play politics with a national disaster, man, because your area or your land will be affected too. And so when a national disaster comes to you, you're gonna want the help as well. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars Podcast. Y'all, please pardon me while I take my stomach medicine. I see Randy Joseph in here, Ethan Pierce, Tex Lone Star, Zach. Guys, as y'all come in, I ask y'all throw a thumbs up on the video. We about to get the content kicked off. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Ghostwriter, man, live on location out here in Galveston, Texas. I'm going to tell you how we're going to do the stream this morning. Thank y'all for being in here. I want to say Happy New Year's. If you guys got to go to work, I ask that y'all just keep the content on, man. I got some great content. We're going to have a great discussion as long as you guys are participating. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I'm going to give y'all a topic. I'm going to start off with this one topic, okay? It's a news topic, and this topic is about President Trump. Let me be upfront with you and tell you that I voted for VP Harris, but I am an independent, and I do support Republicans. You know what I'm saying? I'm becoming more particularly fond in my older years out here in Bush country in Texas of the Bush family, both of the Bushes. So I have been known to support Republicans, just to let that be known and be clear. That being said, I did not support President Trump for president, so I just want to be clear on that. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So this story right here is from Holly Otterbin and Ali Mutnick, and it was written for Politico. Okay, this is our first story, our first topic. Okay, so John Fetterman, if you guys do not know, John Fetterman is a Democratic senator. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. He's from Pennsylvania. The news is that Mr. Fetterman, or Senator Fetterman, is one of the first of 8 senators who have said that they would support a Republican-led immigration bill. Have you guys heard about this? This is the news topic. There's a new Republican-led immigration bill. Guys, listen to me. This doesn't have anything to do with the previous bill that the Democrats attempted to pass that we heard on the campaign trail from VP Harris. This has nothing to do with this. This is brand new. This is a brand new immigration bill that the Republicans are putting forward. You say, Mr. Ghostwriter, what is in this bill? So this bill says that it detains undocumented immigrants charged with theft and burglary. Now, if you guys do not know already, like there's legislation that's active being enforced for illegal immigrants, which gives ICE and other government agencies the power to go after illegal immigrants that are criminals. Like if they're convicted of sexual assault or of murder or violent criminals, like we talked about before, okay? So there's already legislation for violent criminals. Now, this new bill that's led for the Republicans, I'm saying before Trump even take office, Mike Johnson, the speaker, just got reelected, okay? So before they even get into office, there's a new bill. And this new bill is led by Republicans that will allow ICE to have more power to go after criminals who are undocumented. So now they don't just be able to go after the violent ones who commit sexual assault and murder and armed robbery of the sorts, but they'll be able to go after undocumented immigrants for theft and burglary. So pretty much, if you commit any crime in this new Republican-led immigration bill, if you commit any crime and you're an immigrant, you are in danger, or to put it plain spokenly, you would be deported. Now, what makes this story news, besides it being the first, I would say, bill that is being discussed or has already been written or being introduced, is what made this news is because a Democrat, yes, indeed, a Democrat named John Fetterman, okay, from Pennsylvania, he is one of 8 senators who said they would support this bill. That's what makes it news. So basically, what that is saying is that if 8 senators are going to support this bill, they're going to be able to convince Hakeem Jeffries, in my opinion, that this would be a bipartisan bill in which we see the Democrats, I would say, moving to the center and getting tougher on immigration as a consensus. Good morning, guys. Welcome in to the Legal Wars podcast. I hope you're enjoying the content. As you guys come in, if y'all enjoying the content, I ask y'all go ahead and give me a thumbs up on the video. Like the video, man. It's free to show you boys some love. Subscribe to the channel. And guys, hit that notification bell so you could be notified every time we go live. And guys, if you guys want to start a conversation, if you want to have a discussion highlighted, or if you just want to be nice and donate to your boy, you could go ahead and hit that $ symbol, that super chat button. Your donations are much appreciated. So guys, as I said, I'm going to give you guys 5 news stories. That's the first story I have. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and I'm going to let you guys jump down in the comments and tell me y'all's thoughts. We can have a debate or a discussion. So, guys, you guys could go ahead and get your comments coming right now. Tell me, guys, what you guys think about this bipartisan Republican immigration bill that goes after undocumented immigrants, even charged with theft and burglary. Do you guys think that will move the needle? Do you guys think that would help the immigration situation, you know what I'm saying, make the situation tougher on immigration? Y'all jump down in the comments right now. I know it's early, man, on this Thursday morning. Y'all jump down in the comments and get your thoughts being heard. Randy Joseph, how you doing? Ethan Pierce, you know what I'm saying, guys? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Guys, so how we do this, I'm going to give you guys my opinion on this situation. Like, I don't think there's no red-blooded American who would say that they wouldn't be happy or be encouraged to see a bipartisan effort coming forward on immigration. You see what I'm saying? I think that is very encouraging. Now, for me to be optimistic and say that they actually will be able to get a legitimate bill wrote and passed through both houses, in which President Trump signs in a reasonable amount of time, I would say I would have to be extremely optimistic to be able to see that actually happen. But the fact that the Democrats are sitting at the table with the Republicans and they're willing to move to get tougher on immigration, in my opinion, that just tells me that the Democrats have learned the lesson pretty much of the election. and they want to actually work with Republicans to attempt to fix the immigration problem and the immigration issue. If you ask if I think that it will move the needle and actually fix the issue, I'm not too sure about that, but I am very optimistic about this, and I think more of this will be happening in the near future. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. You kicking it with your favorite host, the Ghost. As you guys come in, I ask that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, if you guys want to donate to the channel or if you want to start a discussion, hit that super chat button, guys. Your donations are much appreciated. So, guys, jump down in the comments this morning, guys. Tell me what y'all think so far, y'all's assessment of the information that I provided, you know what I'm saying, about the new immigration bill. Anything, any thoughts you guys have whatsoever about immigration, man, I'm waiting on you guys and you guys' comments for y'all to tell me what you guys think about immigration. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about immigration. If you guys think that, you know, like there's any hope that could be done or worked on with this new bill. You know what I'm saying? I'm down in the comments trying to see what you guys are saying. Guys, I'm waiting for you guys in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You guys get the discussion going this morning. If you guys have not liked the video, I ask that y'all like that video for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, guys. Get those comments coming for me this morning. You know what I'm saying? What you guys think about that immigration bill, man? My boy Kimbo says legal immigration is great. No new laws needed. Enforce the current laws. So, guys, what y'all think about what Kimbo just said? My boy Kimbo thinks that the only thing we need to do is enforce the new law. There's no new laws needed. What I'm saying, though, Kimbo, I feel you. I can understand that. But I think, man, like, I'm very encouraged to see 8 senators that are Democrats who's saying that they will support a Republican immigration bill. Like, that's very encouraging for me. And if the Democrats are agreeing now that the Republicans and ICE can have more authority to go after more immigrants, not based on their social status, but based on the fact that even if they commit simple petty crimes like thefts and burglaries, you know what I'm saying? I'm encouraged by that, man. Because I think I agree with you, Kimbo, but like, in my opinion, man, like, if for them to get new legislation that is bipartisan, I'm saying, like, man, yeah, it'll help fix the system. I'm definitely for that. I see my girl Aloha Kitty has entered the stream. Everyone, will y'all please say hello to Miss Aloha Kitty? She is the lead moderator in the stream, guys. She will direct us as we go forward with the content. Good morning, Miss Aloha. How are you doing? Hope you've been well. Biker Boy says, my wife is Chinese and cost me roughly $40K. Yes, it was costly, but legal. Man, I'm not even trying to clown on you, Biker Boy, for saying that you know what I'm saying, got you a mail order bride or, you know what I'm saying, whatever like that, if whatever floats your boat. I will say this, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of on the conversation because we're talking about immigration. I will say this, though, my boy, like, to be all the way honest with you, women from foreign countries, though, they seem to have certain ethics that we're into. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get on you too hard about that. But, man, I would say, man, like, you know, my biggest thing about immigration, I see that the Trump administration is moving actually to the center. So you hear President Trump. I think this is a beautiful thing that's going on in America right now, guys. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know how much we going to give Trump the credit. I don't know how much of it has to do with the Democrats losing and seeing that they need to change some of their policies. But guys, the beautiful thing that's going on is I see not MAGA, but I see Trump led by Elon Musk moving towards the center. or what Elon probably doesn't figure is moving towards the center. He probably looks at like, hey, I'm a libertarian. I have never been with the MAGA people. I'm an immigrant myself. But to hear President Trump saying that we will allow immigrants to come into America is an encouraging thing. And to me, that is much different than where he stood all those years ago when he first ran for president in 2016. So y'all tell me where y'all disagree with me. That looks like to me President Trump is moving towards the center on immigration, and at the same time to hear that John Fetterman, a senator from Pennsylvania, and 7 other senators saying that they would support Republican-led immigration legislation. So we see Trump, Elon got Trump moving towards the center from the hard right, and we see the Democrats coming towards the center, you see what I'm saying, to where they're willing to work with the Republicans on the new bill. So man, for me, that sounds like, I mean, something could be possibly happening in America that hasn't happened in a very long time. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. You kicking it with your favorite host, The Ghost. If you guys have not already, I ask that y'all give me a thumbs up on that video. Go ahead and like the video. If you're enjoying the content, that you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can see us every time we go live. And guys, if you want to donate to the channel or if you want to have your voice heard, guys, hit that super chat button, that $ button, guys. And every donation you give, even a 99-cent donation, is much appreciated. Most importantly, guys, jump down in the comments. Let me know what you think so far about the content, and I appreciate y'all's participation. So Kimbo says the current laws have been enforced in over 45 years. The problem we're experiencing right now. I appreciate that, Kimbo, but I could say you couldn't go up, in my opinion, Kimbo, and tell President Trump that the laws have not been enforced in 45 years. Because he's going to tell you not only did they attempt to enforce the law, they attempted to introduce new legislation. Would you guys agree with that or not? You know what I'm saying? So President Trump, in my opinion, wouldn't agree with that. Biker Boy says he lives in, I'm not sure where, for 5 years and brought her on a K-1 visa. Oh, he's talking about his wife, not mail order bride. So basically what you're saying, Biker Boy, he's just talking about the cost of legal immigration, the cost of it. And that might be one of the problems too. We talked about that, Biker Boy, the other day, that they need to change the way the system is ran or the system works. That's my opinion. Because I think that's the reason why we're dealing with a lot of people who try to avoid I mean, listen, when Americans go overseas, they seem to not have no problem dealing with the American immigration system to go out the country. But the people who aren't Americans, who seem to be coming into the country, seem to have the most problem, or like my boy Kimbo, who is going to get someone who doesn't live in America and bringing them back in. You know what I'm saying? I think that needs to be fixed. What Kimbo is saying, that's an overall haul. That's not just about who we allow into the country. He's saying it's too expensive. You know, so he's saying the very premise of the system needs to be changed. And that's what Kimbo is saying. That's a real good point, Kimbo. He's saying they're outdated pretty much. So Biker Boy says, I'm sorry, Kimbo, that's Biker Boy who was saying that. I apologize about that, guys. So Dakota says if he had his support his first term, I wonder where he would be right now. Dakota, I agree with that. You see what I'm saying? Somebody who is coming in, who's trying to be authentic, who's saying that they are noticing a problem in America with immigration and too many undocumented. That's what it's about. I've said this the whole time. It's undocumented immigrants. It's the immigrants who are crossing that we don't know that are crossing. That they might go back and look on camera and see the immigrants crossing the border or the person coming across the border, so they know somebody crossed, but they don't know who it is. I'm saying that's the biggest problem that I see is undocumented immigrants. I agree with that. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. You kicking it with your favorite host, the Ghost. If you guys have not already, I ask that you go ahead and throw us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content, hit that notification bell, and most importantly, guys, that super chat button is wide open. If you guys want to donate to the channel or if you want to start a conversation of your own, go ahead, hit that super chat button. Your donations are much appreciated. Don't matter how big or small. Guys, jump down in the comments this morning. We started off talking about immigration. This morning, I'm giving you guys 5 news stories. I'm going to give you guys my opinion on the news stories. They're all Trump stories, by the way, so you Trump fans should be happy. I'm going to give you guys my opinion on the story. I'm going to open up the discussion like I'm doing right now, and I'm trying to get all you guys to participate, and I'm going to read every last one of you guys' comments that I'm able to this morning. So Kimbo says that he has to go to work. He says to take care. Well, Kimbo, I would like to say I hope you have a good day at work, my brother. For everyone who's listening or who watching the content, guys, while you guys are going to work, while you guys are cooking, while you guys are shopping, you know what I'm saying? You could go ahead and put the AirPods in, man. Keep your boy Ghost Rider on. You don't have to see my face, man. You could just hear your boy voice. And I'm going to try to give you guys very good content every single day and invoke thought on you guys in ways that you guys probably don't normally think about it. So guys, our second story, that was our first story. I'm going to go over the story real quick. I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to move to the second story. But the first story was an article written for Politico by Holly Otterman and by Ali Mudnick. And it said that John Fetterman and 7 other Democratic senators are moving to support a Republican-led immigration bill that would detain undocumented immigrants charged with theft and battery. So it looks like they're going to have some kind of cohesion on Capitol Hill in the upcoming Trump administration on immigration. Guys, our next story, this story is by Jamie Detmer, also for Politico Europe, okay? So this story right here says Trump's chaos agents. Who are Trump's chaos agents? Okay, so they're descending on Europe and they're squabbling, okay? There's a squabble in Trump world, a battle amongst the president-elect's loyalists, okay? This isn't the first of many battles that is to come. They've already had battles amongst these guys, okay? Who among Europe's right-wing populists should be trusted allies? So let me get this straight. Amongst Trump's world of MAGA people and libertarians, who are primarily the 2 main groups in Trump world, I would say the MAGA people, and I always say Steve Bannon. I see Republicans come in here and they shoot this down regularly, man. They say like Steve Bannon, man, is not no representative of MAGA. So I say like Marjorie Taylor Greene, just deep rooted. You see what I'm saying? MAGA people who were there in 2016. You see what I'm saying? So those group of people and Elon Musk and Vivek and the new tech culture, I would say, are the tech culture and the libertarian culture are a new wing of the Republican Party. So they've pretty much been beefing over the last few weeks with each other, the MAGAs and the libertarians in Trump world, okay? Elon and I'll say Steve Bannon. Okay, so Jess Phillips, who is one of Trump's loyalists, has a problem, okay, with an inadequate response to grooming gangs and historic child abuse amongst people or leaders in Northern Europe. I'm saying, like, to me, I'm thinking like, why would this matter? But you know, that's just how it goes. So Steve Bannon keeps going after Elon Musk, saying that they disagree on everything, saying Musk is in China's pocket and Musk has a glass jaw. So in Trump world, we have Steve Bannon and we have Elon Musk, and they're disagreeing amongst many of things, okay? They're at each other's face, okay? Steve Bannon is saying that Elon is in Trump's pocket, okay? or in China's pocket, excuse me, and that he has a glass jaw. All right. And now they're disagreeing over who Trump should pick as his ally or allies out of the European leaders. So Patrick says, checking in. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Mr. Patrick. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, guys. As you come in, I ask that you guys like the video, you subscribe to the channel, you hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, y'all jump down in the comments. Republicans, independents, Democrats alike, guys, we having a conversation. I'm giving y'all 5 Trump stories this morning. I'm going to tell y'all my opinion on them. And then, guys, we open up the discussion. So y'all get down in the comments. Y'all let y'all's voices be heard. So this conversation is about the infighting in the Trump world between the libertarians and the MAGA people over who Trump should ally with in Europe. Okay. So Musk, like Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, Bannon doesn't like her. There's a bunch of different people that they like and don't like. Guys, my opinion on this, I just think this is so irrelevant in the mainstream topics, or I would say the mainstream problems that we have in America about who Trump allies with or who he does not ally with in Europe, guys. It's discussion time, y'all. Jump down in the comments, man. Y'all really slow with those comments this morning. Y'all come on, let y'all's voices be heard. Let's have a conversation about that. That's what we do on the Legal Wars podcast. Guys, my opinion on this really, I think that there's been a systematic problem of President Trump disagreeing with people who we would say that are American allies. Would y'all disagree or agree with that? Like for what he's talking about buying Greenland, or he's, with the Canadians and the Canadian people saying they're going to turn off American power. And he's saying that he's going to subsidize Canada and Mexico and having problems with the Mexican leaders. What I'm saying is I'm saying Trump, in my opinion, has a very unorthodox way of dealing with world leaders, to say the least. That's how I'm going to start that off. You know what I'm saying? Chris Miller says the whole world has been shifting on us for a decade, and he's not going to let it happen anymore. I support him 1,000%. So, guys, do y'all agree with Chris Miller? You know what I'm saying? Guys, do y'all agree that, that the world has been shifting, like, as far as, like, this is the thing I want to say about that, Chris. Running Shaky says, yeah, get it, Chris. So Running Shaky agrees with Chris. But Chris, this is what I want to say about that. Chris, I want to say, do you agree with Trump going against American allies, like NATO allies? You see what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, to me, it seems like the argument that Steve Bannon and that Elon Musk is having is not that, Trump would align himself with world leaders in America that could help push the American agenda forward. What I'm saying is that they want to align themselves with leaders that either support a far-right agenda, whatever country they're from, or they want to align themselves with leaders that will help fatten their pockets. That's what I'm saying. And that's the conversation that I want to have today about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, the infight going on between Steve Bannon and Elon Musk is immaterial. And I think at the end of that, I think Steve Bannon loses that. And Steve Bannon losing that fight, I think Elon is going to beat him, like he's going to beat him bad in public. You see what I'm saying? Steve Bannon losing that fight will be a forewarning to all other MAGA people of the new sheriff in town in the Republican Party, and that is definitely Elon Musk. I know y'all won't disagree with that. I won't go as far as saying Elon Musk is President Musk, but I think Elon Musk will carry the baton for the Republican Party after the Trump era has ended. I think the Republican Party's going to shift to like a preppy tech, like kind of, that's what I think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. So Chris Miller says our allies have their best interests at hand, and so should we, most definitely. But I'm saying listen, the best interest of all of the allies. You got to understand, Chris, you might be too young to know this, but what was NATO formed for? What does NATO stand for? The Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization? Why was NATO formed? So I understand what my boy's saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you got to understand, like, the best interest of the entire treaty or organization is to stop world leaders from coming like Adolf Hitler. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, have we in the world advanced past the point to where we don't need to unite against potential Hitler types, is what I'm saying. Because if we still have the potential to have an Adolf Hitler type emerge, then we still need NATO. The collective unit as a whole, the community unit. Yes, we should have our best interests in mind. But my question to you, young man, is can we have our best interests in mind and at the same time have, it isn't like us not allowing a world dictator to come take over Europe, isn't that in our best interest? You know what I'm saying? That's just a question for the chat. Good morning, Miss Tanya. She says insight reflects leadership. Miss Tanya, I think you're saying the more insight that you have, that will show the type of your leadership characteristics or skills. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't say that I disagree with that. Nate Peterson, it's not far right. It's not even close. Well, Elon isn't far right. I said that 1 trillion times. I agree with that, Mr. Nate. Elon is libertarian. And the tech culture that has joined the Republican Party is libertarian. The Christian conservatives, I wouldn't say they're necessarily far right, maybe on some political issues, but not really all the way far right. The only people I would say far right or extremists are the MAGA people. So what I'm saying, in my opinion, is that after Trump is Elon. Elon won't be the president, but Elon will be the de facto president or oligarch, one of the first ones. And I think he's going to take over the Republican Party. That's just my opinion. So I think he will be the kingmaker or the crown maker. Elon will, after Trump. Trump, of course, will still be because he's so popular with the people. Patrick said Trump is on his victory tour now, so he doesn't have to curb his enthusiasm anymore. Popping out talking just to talk, losing credibility among fence sitters. Patrick, I appreciate your comments, sir. I appreciate your thoughts, your perspective. He said Bannon sucks. Patrick, I think Steve Bannon, in my opinion, is a racist. That's just my opinion. Like, in my opinion, Patrick, you could tell me, Nate or Tanya, one of you guys who aren't white, who aren't black, aloha kitty, y'all could tell me, in my opinion, it just seems like, you see what I'm saying? Steve Bannon is racist. Does he come off as a racist to y'all? If you're not white, will you get down in the comments and let me know? Because I just think he comes off as a racist. There's a aspect of this American First movement that is rooted in racism. And look, I got some Kool-Aid right here for all my Republicans to drink. You see what I'm saying? You see how I'm being very constructive and objective with this content? I'm being very objective. I'm not attacking Trump. I'm not an enemy of Trump, but I'm speaking facts though. There is a segment, who wants to argue me on that? There is a segment of that MAGA movement that is rooted in racism. And I'm going to tell you why I think that. That MAGA movement started, if I'm not mistaken, during the Obama administration. That says a lot. That says a lot within itself. Make America great again. Steve Bannon saying he doesn't want immigrants who are qualified to do the job to come in and to legally come to these businesses to do the work. That's what he says. But he don't have a problem with the immigrants. I've never heard him that's coming from Europe. But I always hear him speaking up on immigrants. Red G, good morning, my boy. Good morning. Always hear him speaking up on immigrants, though, that's coming to America, that's brown, that's black. You see what I'm saying? So Steve Bannon, that wing of Make America Great Again, what does that mean? What's America? Chinese people who are third generation and came here legally, that they're making America great again. They're American. Black people are making America great. White people are making America great. Every race of people is making America great. That's just my opinion on it, guys. What y'all think? Let's see. D says there are racists in every party in every state. I agree with you, my brother. I agree with you. I didn't call Elon and the libertarian wing racist. I didn't call the tech wing, that new tech wing of the Republican Party, I didn't call them racist. I said those traditional MAGA people are racist. I, at one time, was young. How many of y'all remember during Hurricane Katrina? Okay, I was in Biloxi, Mississippi during Katrina. I'm a Katrina survivor, okay? So we stayed in the house during Katrina. So what I'm saying is, do y'all remember how they were talking about former President Bush being a racist during Katrina? I'm saying at that time, I listened to Kanye West. I messed with Kanye West. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't particularly fond of President Bush at that time, but I didn't necessarily see that he was a racist. I've always seen elements of racism within the Republican Party. Now, I'm not saying that the Republican Party is racist. I'm not saying that Lindsey Graham is racist. I'm not saying that Tim Scott is racist. I'm not saying that Nikki Haley is racist. I'm not saying that former President Bush is racist. I'm not saying that Dick Cheney is racist. You get the point? So don't misquote me. But if you ask me about Steve Bannon, I would tell you yes. If you ask me about the Proud Boys, where the Proud Boys from? Man, they from the Canada Great North. If you ask me if they racist, I would say, yeah, I think they racist. Y'all ask me if Donald Trump was racist, ask Red G, ask Aloha Kitty, ask the people that always show up. Patrick, ask them. If I asked me if Trump was racist, I said I never seen the evidence. His daddy is different. But you talking about Steve Bannon? Oh yeah, in my opinion, they racist. You see what I'm saying? So I hear people saying, y'all got to understand that Make America Great. A lot of that is rooted in racism. Whenever the white people seen Obama get elected as president, they like, man, all these other people who ain't white, they coming and taking over our country, bro. We got to keep them jobs in America. Because we know if we can't hire no foreign person for this position, we know that they probably going to choose a white person for a tech job over a black person, right? You would think that. You know what I'm saying? But I agree, though, Deez. Thank you for participating, guys. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. As you guys come in, I ask that you guys will go ahead and hit a thumbs up on that video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, if you guys want to donate to the channel, or if you want to start a topic or a conversation of your own, hit that $sign button, guys. A 99 cent, $1.99. Any donation is much appreciated. Like I see my girl Red G, my boy Red G and my girl Aloha Kitty, they both members of the channel. So if you want to join the channel, get a membership of the channel, they start at $1.99. Most importantly, guys, jump down in the comments. Let your voices be heard about the conversation we having. I'm trying to read everybody's comments this morning. You know what I'm saying? This morning we talking about, at this particular time, about Trump becoming friends with European leaders and what should be the American goal moving forward, like dealing with these foreign countries. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're discussing right now. So, Red G says the issue is recessive skin cancer prone folks are scared as their empire is falling globally. Do you guys agree with that? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want to address that, Red G. Look, guys, if y'all see this, if y'all see the content that we talking about right now, I'm addressing Red G's comment. And anybody who put any comment in there that like I respond to for a period of time, I'm gonna pin it like that. So what Red G is saying, that recessive skin cancer prone folks, I'm not sure what race or what color people that you're talking about. But Red G, to respond to that, what I would say to that is on the first story, you wasn't in here. We seen that John Fetterman, the senator from Pennsylvania, he and 7 other senators are agreeing with the Republicans on a new lead immigration bill. And we just talked about MAGA and the past with MAGA and the racism that I seen out of MAGA with my own two eyes. So knowing a Trump in 2016 with the Muslim ban, with the I'm gonna build a wall and make Mexico pay for it, with the tariffs on Mexico and Canada if they don't allow immigrants, knowing Trump in 2016, okay, and looking at Trump today in 2025, it's two totally different Trumps on immigration. And if you don't see that or recognize that, or if you don't hear no one else talking about that, in my opinion, that's on you. Tell me if you guys don't agree on that. It's two totally different Trumps on immigration. There's no Steve Bannon, no racist Steve Bannon attached to his hip. He got Elon Musk attached to his hip. And Elon is saying, hey guys, I'm an immigrant. You feel me? I'm an immigrant who came to America. So Trump has already publicly said he agrees with Elon. I did content on that a couple weeks back. Go back and check it out. He agrees with Elon. So we have definitely seen Trump and Elon and Trump in general move to the left. So that's what I'm saying, Reggie. I'm seeing Trump move on immigration, and I'm seeing the Democrats move on immigration. So Reggie, like actually, I think there's something good that could be coming on immigration in which Trump would surprise you. I don't think, from what I'm starting to see now, this is a new revelation, okay? I'm just starting to see this right now. I don't think the Trump that we seen in 2016, where he's deporting and separate families, I don't think we finna see that right now. That's a new revelation, y'all. I don't think we're gonna see that. Like I'm saying, I know the article and Jamie Demmer from Politico Europe and everyone else is saying Trump's chaos artist because we're used to seeing the chaos from President Trump, but I don't know if we're gonna see that this time on immigration, guys. That's just my thought. D says that the stuff is racist, and then Red G gonna be the first one wondering why MFs are racist towards him. D's, I don't understand what you saying. You see what I'm saying? You talking about Red G, you talking about people being racist towards Red G. Hey D's, I'm gonna say this though, my boy. Like Red G is a member of this channel. He come in and he support all the time. So man, I'm gonna say it like this, bro. Like I ain't got no problem with the man because he white. I don't care what color he is. You see what I'm saying? Like Red G don't have nothing to do with the way Steve Bannon is. You feel what I'm saying, D's? So I'm not going to get mad at Red G because he white. You see what I'm saying? And we having a discussion and a conversation because D's my brother. That's what we supposed to be doing. Like if you're talking about real enlightenment, how can you advance and be enlightened if you don't conversate and discuss with even people that you don't want to talk to? So I'm saying, like, me having a conversation with this man, like, I mean, I can't say I'm not going to hold Steve Bannon's racism against Trump, even if Trump associates with him. You see what I'm saying? I don't think it's about color at all. In my opinion, I'm going to address what racism as it comes up. Just like I'll address sexism as it will come up. Because that's what I do. I'm a legal fighter. So I'm going to address it as it come up. So it came up. Like, I thank the Lord for Elon and Elon attaching to that Republican Party. And I'm going to tell y'all why I say this, okay? I'm going to tell y'all why I say this. Because I don't care what Democrats say. But I'm going to tell y'all why I say this. That Trump administration, listen, all the libertarians or the non-racist Republicans, the Christian conservatives in here, y'all excuse me for a second, okay? Because I'm not talking about how he did on the economy or him moving to Jerusalem, moving the U.S. Embassy. I'm not talking about no good stuff Trump did, okay? All I'm talking about is the racism that we've seen from them far-right MAGA people. And I told y'all that it looked like the extremists are attempting to destroy the Republican Party. How many times have y'all heard me say that? It looked like that. And it looked like Elon Musk and them recognized it. And when they're recognizing it, they're not out there saying it in public. But I'm trying to tell y'all, within the next 4 years, that Republican Party that you looking at right now, it looks different right now. I'm telling y'all don't see it. They're talking about Trump. How many of y'all have heard him say President Elon? How many of y'all heard people say that? Everybody. You heard him say that on MSNBC. You hear somebody say that on Fox. You hear everybody say that. You know what's going on. Trump knows this is his last 4 years. He's going to pass the baton to someone else. So I believe what he's going to pass the baton to is Elon. That's why Elon and those MAGA people and Elon said that those MAGA people need to be fundamentally rooted out of the Republican Party. Because if you reform that Republican Party with the tech culture, with the Elon Musk ran Republican Party, Elon Musk candidates like a Nikki Haley, that is a very dangerous party looking at it like that, than looking at that party like the party of 2020, the party that ran onto Capitol Hill that's being dominated by extremists. Do you agree or disagree? D said you can have a conversation without insulting an entire group of people. Reggie, was you insulting an entire group of people, Dees? I'm not sure if he was doing that. But if he was doing that, Dees, would you please put that down in the comments? Let Miss Aloha Kitty know that, and she going to take care of that however it needs to be taken care of, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want no racism in here. I've never seen Reggie be racist whatsoever. But that's what I'm saying, Dees. If you feel like somebody was being racist to you because of your skin color or being ugly to you, at any time, guys, while y'all in this stream, you guys put that in the chat or y'all reach out to Miss Aloha Kitty, and however she determines that she wants to deal with that, she's going to deal with that. And I apologize about that. I'm not going to speak for Reggie, but I don't think that was his intention. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. It's your favorite host, The Ghost. Thank you for kicking it with us on this Thursday morning, guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, I ask that you go ahead and hit a thumbs up on that video, guys. It's free to show some love. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can come kick it with us every time we go live, guys. And guys, that super chat button is wide open, guys. If you guys want to donate to the channel, if you want to start a conversation, anything of the likes, become a member of the channel, go ahead and hit that $ and that square, man, and your donations are much appreciated. So this morning, guys, I am giving you guys 5 topics. We are on topic number 2 right now. I've given you guys 5 topics. I'm going to get news topics in the Trump world. I'll give you guys my opinion on the topics, and then we're opening up the discussion. And as a group, we're having a discussion on our opinions of the conversations. So Nate Peterson said, how is MAGA racist? I don't understand where that's coming from. Guys, can y'all help me with that? Dees, can you help me with that? Listen, I'm going to say it like this, bro. And I'm going to help y'all out. Y'all, excuse me. I keep these hotel rooms rather chilly on purpose, at times especially. So I'd rather just zip up, you know what I'm saying, and keep it chilly and cozy in here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pardon me. Let me respond to this. So Nate says that how is MAGA racist? Bro, like you got to understand the culture that MAGA was born out of. Okay, Nate? So I'm responding to your comment. So the culture is make America great again. So MAGA came into existence. I don't have a computer with me right now, guys, to look this up, but MAGA came into existence during the Obama administration, if I'm not mistaken. That was right after the movement in the Tea Party movement. Some of you guys might be too young to remember this, but there was a Tea Party movement in the Republican Party right before they had the MAGA movement. So the MAGA movement is born. You guys got to understand the foundations. Who started the MAGA movement? A lot of that stuff is coming from the great white North, like Canada, and people who are dissidents, who are upset, thinking that America is being taken over by immigrants and by colored people. A lot of that's where that started at, bro. If you want to argue me that. I'm not saying that the regular kid in Lansing, Michigan, who's seen Elon Musk make a robot and is now saying that he wants to be a part of the Republican Party and he's a Trumper, I'm not saying he's racist. I'm not saying everybody got on a MAGA hat is racist, bro. It's become a popular movement, part of pop culture, one of the most popular, if not the most popular political movement in the world. You know how many millions they make off of MAGA gear, MAGA merchandise? That's what I'm saying. Anybody could put that hat on. I'm not saying MAGA as a whole, MAGA. I'm saying the movement was fundamentally rooted and started in racism. Who wants to argue me about that, bro? I'm not saying if you're a part of MAGA, Nate, that you racist. I'm not saying President Trump is racist. Elon be wearing those blacked out MAGA hats. I'm saying that he's not racist. I'm saying he kicking the racists out the Republican Party. But all I'm saying is that MAGA, the original MAGA, the Proud Boy MAGA members, those people do not like black people. They do not like Indians. They do not like Mexican immigrants. They like Europeans, though. That's facts, man. Y'all can argue with me all y'all want to. Listen, the reason why Miss Michelle Obama don't like Trump right now, I don't think Obama cares. He's just a nonchalant type dude. I don't think Obama it's neither here nor there how he feels about Trump. But Michelle Obama hasn't forgiven Trump. The reason why she don't like him right now is because she felt like that he came extra hard after her husband trying to prove that he wasn't an American citizen. That's how Trump started that immigration stuff that was connected with MAGA, bruh. That's why Michelle don't like Trump right now. She won't forgive him right now. It's because that birther stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you're trying to separate racism from MAGA, I'm saying you have to be like a young tech Elon MAGA wearing person hat wearing. Because we talking about the origins of MAGA, bruh. We're not talking about the ones, where my red hat at? We're not talking about the ones who putting on the MAGA hat today. I got my MAGA hat on today. I'm a little 23-year-old, or not to pick on Colin. Colin said he came in the second Obama administration. That's what I'm saying. So the second Obama administration, but I'm saying if you do the research for the Proud Boys and how MAGA really, 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 really got started, bro, you're going to say there's no racism connected with MAGA. I didn't say the Republican Party. I didn't say Donald Trump. I didn't say Elon Musk. I didn't say Lindsey Graham. I didn't say Nikki Haley. I didn't say Vivek. I said MAGA and Steve Bannon and them, those extremist party Republicans, bruh. They known racists. They be breaking bread, eating dinner with known racists. And I'm not no racist at all. I'm not no black power person. But I get on your head if you mess with a minority, just like I will if you mess with a white person, if you breaking the law. I don't think this is about race. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. We having a great discussion this morning, guys. As you guys come in, I ask that you guys will like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying that content, hit that notification bell so you can see us every time we go live. And guys, if you want to donate to the channel, if you want to have your comment read, guys, or if you want to start a discussion, you see that square with that $sign in the middle, go ahead and hit that, man, and your donations are much appreciated. So I'm trying to get y'all's comments Reggie says racism started out of America. I'm not sure, man. I think racism been around since humans been around. Humans just want to find a reason to hate each other. Which one of y'all agree with me on that? I think racism will be around as long as humans are around. I think humans just look for reasons to hate on each other. That's my opinion. So Flowers in her hair says, have you ever lived in another country? The U.S. is the least racist. I could believe that. Especially in a country like, if you look at France, where everybody in the country is French, you see what I'm saying? It's easy for the French people to gang up on other races. So I could believe that. Patrick's talking to Nate. He says the older cohort of MAGA still hold on to an idolized vision of American history. Many of them have no clue. Like, look, Patrick, not only do they have no clue, bro, they don't want it taught. You feel what I'm saying, Patrick? They don't want it taught. They don't want none of the rest of us talking about it, Patrick. And that's all I'm saying, bro. That's big facts. It's no way in the world you're going to tell me the fundamentals and the foundations of MAGA isn't rooted in racism. You see what I'm saying? I just don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. She nominee says, so MAGA is not racist. The only Proud Boy type MAGA member was racist? Huh? Bro, Steve Bannon is a whole racist. Who want to argue me with that? Hold on a second. Hold on a second, man. I got to get right for this argument. Who want to argue me with that? Bro, Steve Bannon ain't no racist. Which one in here gonna say Steve Bannon ain't no racist? He was MAGA at one point. Y'all forgetting this. The man went to federal prison. He got labeled a kook. And then Donald Trump pretty much separated himself from him. But people had to do that work to pull Steve Bannon down from that point. Steve Bannon was MAGA, and he was on President Trump's ear, and he is a racist. He might not be 100% racist. He might not be KKK racist. He might not be David Duke racist, but that man at over 50% racist. That's my fact. That's my point. D says the issue is the pants-sagging, sideways, gun-holding people that think everything is owed to them just for existing. And D's, the reason why some black people don't like me, D's, is because I agree with you, my dude. I agree with you. That's why some people don't like me. Because I agree with you. 10,000%. And they said that's racist. I'm not too sure about that. Aloha Kitty said, well, y'all please like, subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated. D says it's okay. If Red G could spout racist nonsense, it should be fine for you to do it. James Scott, okay. D says you out here talking about racists that you'll never meet and got them in your chat right here in front of you, man. Look, that's life though, man. We just have the conversation. That being said, man, we're going to keep the content moving, man. So this is our third Trump story we're talking about today. This is written in part by Ursula Pereno, Catherine Tully McNamis, and others for Politico. So Donald Trump and the Senate Republicans had a meeting on Wednesday night, okay, to discuss strategy. So the Republicans are meeting to discuss their strategy. Trump, after the meeting, told a reporter, it doesn't matter to me which strategy Republicans take to pass sweeping tax, energy, and border package reform. He goes on to say whatever is one bill or two bill is going to get done one way or the other. So the Republican strategy is to have one bill, one big bill. If you guys have heard about this bill is going to be tax reform, energy reform, and a border package. So President Trump and the Republicans are going to start off addressing immigration, energy, which is all his policies. Drill, 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 baby, drill. Okay? And then of course, a border package. So taxes as well. I was saying before, just thinking about this, starting to get into my thoughts. I was saying before that I thought it was ludicrous for them to try to put everything in one bill. But I covered a Trump story at the top of the stream, which we've been streaming for about an hour and 10 minutes. I covered the Trump stories was about how the Senate Democrats have agreed with the Republicans on new immigration reform. So actually, you know what I'm saying, if they can agree on taxes as well and on drilling, then they can have one bill, one big bill. But Trump is saying he doesn't agree. He doesn't care if it's one bill or if it's three bills that they're going to get done. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. It's your favorite host, The Ghost. I'm giving you guys 5 stories in Trump world, okay? 5 stories in Trump world. I'm giving y'all my opinion, and then we're having a discussion on it. We're on story number 3. Are the Republicans going to pass one bill? They're going to pass 3 bills. President Trump says he don't care. He says it's going to get done. If you ask my opinion, I'm going to say what I see from this, I don't see the bills that is going to get passed or not going to get passed, or how they're going to get passed or not going to get passed. What I see out of this is what I see out of a lot of things, and I see President Trump's response to these issues. That's what I see. That's what I pull from this. Whenever the stuff was happening with immigration and Steve Bannon and Elon Musk was into that argument. Y'all remember that? I reported on that or covered that. I seen President Trump was quiet. He really didn't get in. Been really quiet. He'll spark up and he'll say something about China. He'll spark up and say something about Mexico. But other than that, man, he just been really quiet. And I see him with the Senate Republicans coming together and they're discussing strategy about how they're going to have one big bill, one big beautiful bill, or 2 bills, or 100 bills. And President Trump said, oh, it's going to get done. I don't care. That's just what I see out of this. That's what I make out of this. That's what my take about it. I don't think it matters if they do it in 1 bill or in 2 bills. You see what I'm saying? To me, if you're trying to say you want to do it in 1 bill to have just one big bill, in my opinion, that's clout chasing. Y'all don't agree with that? That's just like somebody trying to say, hey, listen, like we want a big bill to be remembered by instead of actually doing the work that's necessary to make the American people lives better, which is your job you was elected to do. So what I'm saying, what I take out of this whole situation, doing the weave, getting back on point, President Trump, I could do the weave too. Just playing. What I'm taking out of this whole situation, though, is pretty much is that President Trump is coming into the White House more experienced and more nonchalant. And I don't think that's going to hurt the Republicans or going to hurt America. I think it's going to help them. You know what I'm saying? Him not doing all those tweets, him not really worried about petty stuff, letting other people like Elon take the lead. You know what I'm saying? I think all that kind of stuff is going to help the Republicans. And what it shows me the most is in the second term, a more mature President Trump will be coming into office. What you guys think about that? I see my boy James Sanson. He has entered the chat. What's up, Mr. James? He said it's beyond his policy. It's what the American people have mandated, bro. On that right there, I have to be quiet on that one. You feel what I'm saying? I have to be real quiet on that one. Because what can we say about that? It's no longer Trump doing things. He is obligated and mandated to do all of those things. What can I say? Because that's his job as the president. You feel me? It's like, okay, I'm out here in America, in the middle of America, and I hear things to where I think that, you know what I'm saying, there's something wrong in America, so I'm going to try to fix what's wrong in America. You feel what I'm saying? And by me fixing what's wrong in America, I'm going to do A, B, and C. So we have an election and I get elected. So what James saying is He no longer, it's not about what he wants, like he has to do that. I like that perspective, James. Shane Lafferty says taxes with a tax cut for the richest of Americans while adding $16 trillion to our deficit. If that does that, Shane, you could show chart or show some kind of information where you got that from, Shane, to where that's gonna happen. But this what I'm saying. I'm saying if you ask me fundamentally, Shane, how would I grow this economy? And you can ask Aloha Kitty and them. I have said this 1,000 times. If you ask me how would I grow an economy, I got 10 people in this room, okay? And I'm coming in here. Let me see if I got some money. I might not have no money to do this demonstration. Let me see if I could do this demonstration. So I'm trying to make this easy for y'all to understand, okay? So I'm coming into this room, okay? And I got 100 people. And I got $100. And I want to I want to make sure everybody eat. And I got 100 people and I got $100. So I'm going to take $90 and I'm going to give it to one person. I give it $90 to one person. And the other 99 people, I give $10 to. I give $90. This is what my boy's saying. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on real quick. This is what my boy Shane's saying. Okay, on the tax policy. And look, this is the main reason why that I don't support Republicans in their agenda. But at the same time, my boy, for y'all Trump people in here, I could tell you why Trump is different than regular Republicans. But this is why I don't support Republicans, because of their economic policies that I do not agree with. And I agree more with Democrats on their economic policy. This is my basic wisdom behind it. You got 10 people in this room. No, you got 100 people in this room, and everybody got to eat. I come in here with $100 and I give, okay, well, that's not a good illustration because $100 ain't that much money for 100 people to eat. But just go with it, okay? I come in here with $100 and I give $90 to one person and $10 to the other 99. You see what I'm saying? To me, that's not a good way to make sure everyone eat. And to say that, hey, so I'm going to give, this is what my boy Shane is saying, I'm going to give a tax cut, so I'm going to give more money to that one person, and I'm going to make the other 99 pay more in taxes or fight harder for food. That's why I fundamentally never supported trickle-down economics or the Republican economic policy. That is why what Shane's saying. Now, I could give you an argument to why Trump could use their same policies, and the way Trump does it could make it work, and it works better than the other Republicans. Trump has done this economic plan before, trickle-down economics, and it has worked. So I can't say that. But me, fundamentally, overall, I do not agree with trickle-down. I never have. I have said that from day one. Ask Aloha Kitty. Day one, I came on this podcast, bro, and we talked Trumponomics and why I supported VP Harris, because I believe that's the best way to grow the economy. To give the money to the other 99 people and let it spread out, bottom up. I think that's how you grow it the best. You only as strong as the weakest people among you. That's my opinion. So if you strengthen the weakened people, the strong people gonna get stronger. Ain't no billionaire gonna go broke from paying taxes. Name me one billionaire went broke from paying taxes. You see what I'm saying? So making up, but hey, Trump said he gonna get the money, y'all, from some other way. You know what I'm saying? So Veron says he didn't get any mandate, nor does he have any policies that are going to help the regular people. He will ruin things like all of his businesses in the past. He will help his rich friends get richer. Man, y'all hear Veron. That's his opinion on that too. He said that he ain't gonna fix nothing. Patrick says, Nate, you're not wrong to want that, but the dialogue is necessary because many don't understand knowledge, the very real impact of racism on our culture. George says 10% to the big guy too. Don't forget that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, George. You feel what I'm saying? I never agree with that. I never in my life agreed with trickle-down economics. Now, I'm not saying that it does not work or cannot work. I'm saying I don't agree with it. And I think there's a better way to grow the economy than trickle-down economics. That's my opinion. Nate says, I think it's just easier for them to ignore it. It is, Nate. You see what I'm saying? Try to make it easier, but you know, it is what it is. We just got to deal with what's in front of us. George says, I'm not sure what that means, George. So Veron says, okay, I'm not sure what these guys are talking about right here, but I'm not going to respond to that, guys. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. Hold up. Reggie says, wants to Gaza, Greenland, and the Panama Canal. Wow, bloodshed. I think a lot of that, Reggie, to be honest with you, is just talk and bluster. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's what I'm finding out more about President Trump. He just does a lot of talk and bluster. Just a regular politician. Not hating on him. That's just what he is. He got the people food because he didn't come in as a governor or senator or a congressman. He came in from the business world, a politician. Look, I'm going to do a stream, I think next Tuesday, comparing Donald Trump to Ronald Reagan. Because I see a bunch of similarities with Trump and Reagan. And I think history, even though to me, their character, Trump being from New York and I think Reagan being from out west, maybe their character is so much different and how they treated people is so much different. But where the history is going to remember Reagan and Trump, their backgrounds, Trump just being different. Trump more involved in business. I think history is going to remember Reagan and Trump the same. So I think that was a very excellent comment, though, Reggie. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, guys. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. If you guys have not liked the video, I ask that you guys will go ahead, give me a thumbs up on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, that super chat button is wide open. It's the square with the $ in the middle. If you guys want to have your comment highlighted, you want to have a discussion started, guys, hit that super chat button. If you want to donate to the channel, guys, go ahead, hit that super chat button, and your donations are much appreciated. But guys, like everybody else, I ask that y'all jump down in the comments, have a discussion. Republicans, independents, Democrats, black, white, none of that matters on the Legal Wars podcast. We all American citizens, we're all human beings, and we're just having a healthy dialogue. So this morning, story number 4 coming out of the Trump world was wrote in part by Rye Rivet, Sam Ozalek, and Nick. Man, I'm killing this man's name. I'm not even going to try that, okay? So this story is written from January 8th. I think that was yesterday, right? Dockworkers in the shipping industry. If you guys do not know about this, but this affects a lot of people. This is the 4th story out of Trump world. Dockworkers in shipping industry reached a deal on Wednesday to avoid a strike. Have y'all heard about that? That would have been the 2nd strike in a couple of months. A union representing tens of thousands of East and Gulf Coast longshore workers, in which Harold Daggett praised President Trump's bold stance to prevent strikes at ports from Maine to Texas. So guys, if y'all don't understand what's going on, that one of the big dogs, okay, in the East and Gulf Coast Longshore Workers Company came to an agreement with the union because they were finna go on strikes at the ports again. If y'all don't know about the first strikes, I'm sorry y'all don't know about that. But they're about to go on the strikes at all the ports from Maine to Texas, okay? But they came up with a deal at the last second. And Harold Daggett, okay, he praised President Trump's bold stance to prevent strikes at the port. So Harold Daggett gave the praise to President Trump. What y'all think about that? That goes, in my opinion, to Trump, his reputation for being a deal maker. You see what I'm saying? To where there's about to be a strike at the ports and they make a deal and he like, hey, it's President Trump. He come out and take a bold stance saying he gonna support, and because he finna become president, we have more bargaining power. So President Trump getting credit all over the spectrum. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. As you guys come in, I ask that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Most importantly, guys, that super chat button is wide open. If you guys want to donate to the channel, or if you want to have your comments highlighted or start a discussion, hit that super chat, and your donations are much appreciated. Down in the comments section, guys, if y'all ask my opinion on story number 4 coming out of Trump world, will Donald Trump be able to affect policy positively? That sounds like what I've heard from other Trump supporters. And if you're a Trump supporter, you guys can let me know if you guys agree with this or not. So from other Trump supporters, I heard that there wasn't any wars in the world under President Trump because people like they feared or they respected President Trump in some sort of way. That's what I've heard. So I feel like that the tough guy mentor or the bluster mentor, in my opinion, just looking at it objectively, I feel like that can benefit President Trump. And this gentleman, who his name is Harold Daggett, and I imagine he is an executive with the Gulf and the East Coast and the Gulf Coast Longshore workers. He said it is because of President Trump they made a deal so quickly and didn't have a strike. So if it's my opinion, I think that maybe Trump's tough guy mentor will positively benefit him in situations that could benefit you in your personal life while he's governing. But I think at the same time, that same mentor can hurt you and your family and your life as well. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. My take is 50-50. I don't necessarily think it was President Trump the reason why the Gulf Shore workers aren't on strike. But if it was, and this gentleman felt like it was, I ain't hating on you, President Trump. You know what I'm saying? Do your thug thizzle, my dude. So, guys, I ask that if y'all have not, y'all go ahead and hit a thumbs up on that video. Like that video. Show your boy some support. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, guys. And once again, that super chat button is wide open. If you guys want to donate to the channel, if you want to start a conversation, hit that super chat button. Your donations are much appreciated. Reggie says he went to somewhere 10 years ago where Gates was buying up land all over the world, bought the biggest land transaction in Louisiana, hence why everyone coming, and 50 Cent invest in Shreveport. Let's see. Robert James says, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Robert. How you doing, my brother? Paul says he miss you. I miss you too, Paul. Glad you could return. Where you been at? Robert James says, I like hearing that on the strike. Cool. Man, that's what I'm saying, Robert. And the man who was negotiating in the deal, he's saying that, hey, it was because of President Trump. That's what he's saying. I don't know. Is he right or wrong? He's saying that the deal got done because of President Trump. That's what the man negotiating the deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you ask my opinion, like I said, I feel like President Trump's bluster could definitely help some people chicken out. I'm saying the man is a businessman. He's been negotiating stuff his whole life. He almost 80 years old. So, yes, I think he knows what he's doing. But at the same time, the bluster could hurt too. So I'm kind of on the fence with that. It's a 50-50 proposition. But I can't hate on President Trump. That's his style or the way that he conducts his business. So what can I say? Patrick says that that's actually huge because Trump doesn't have a great history when it comes to unions and labor in general. Patrick, that's what I'm saying. And look, on top of that, Patrick, to say something on top of that is that I wouldn't say that Elon had the best history either. And Elon's basically staying up there on Mar-a-Lago. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, but to see them take a stand like that and to make a deal like that on a labor issue quickly to avoid a strike that Joe Biden was supposed to be the labor man couldn't avoid, you know what I'm saying? And people saying that things like that happen with Trump. I mean, man, that looks real good for Trump. George says, if you say you support Trump the next 4, I'll support you right now, bro. Straight up. George, so you gonna give me a super chat if I say I support Trump the next 4 years? That's my question, George. Right now, you support me straight up. You being honest, let's see if you a man in my word. Because I'm a man of my word, George. I'm going to stand up and say it. You know what I'm saying? I say it for the whole stream, George. I'm standing up and saying that I support President Trump for the next 4. Legal Wars Podcast. We on the Legal Wars Podcast right now. You feel me? And I'm bringing content. My man George said he going to support the channel if I say I support President Trump for the next 4 years. So I'm saying it's standing up that I support President Trump for the next 4 years. You feel what I'm saying? It's on a recorded video. So y'all could, and y'all, if people know me, know I'm real with that. George, I could stand up and do that, and I'm waiting for your super chat, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But George, I could stand up and do that because how many of these people have been in this stream that said that hadn't heard me say to pray for President Trump after he won the election? How many people hadn't heard me say that? So why wouldn't I want to be positive or support him positive? Why wouldn't I want America to turn out good? Because like I said, I'm like the missionaire, or however you say it, the Wisconsinner and the Pennsylvanianer or Pennsylvanianite. You feel me? Like to where I'm like an independent that could go left or right. So like if VP Harris didn't win the election and Trump is all we got, I'm an independent, bro. I'm not a Democrat. You feel me? So I'm just being real with you. But I'm still waiting on that super chat, though. I don't see no super chat. He said he gonna support me. I said that. You feel me? You hear Aloha Kitty said? She heard me say that. But the same way I could come on here and I could say, man, VP Harris, why you didn't separate from President Biden when you had that interview? And they asked you what you gonna do in the next 4 years. And Biden's like one of the most unpopular presidents in history right now. And why wouldn't you separate from him and say that you're going to do the same thing? Because she said she was being loyal. But just like I would question her when I'm supporting her, why wouldn't I question Trump for what he's doing? I'm going to question him if he's doing something wrong. You feel me? Look at my boy George. He was a man of his word. $20 super chat. What'd he say? Trump will be great for you and everyone else. If you keep an open mind, I promise the next 4 years will be great for America. George, you could ask I appreciate that $20 and you being a man of your word. But George, this is what I'm saying. You could ask Aloha Kitty what I said. I'm not switching fences by saying that. You could ask her what I said. If you don't believe me or her, go back and watch the content after he won the election. But Mr. George, this is all I'm saying to you too, sir, okay, Mr. George? This is all I'm saying to you too, my brother, okay? This is what I'm saying to you too. When you do hear me be critical of him, just understand that I'm critical of the people that I do support too. It's all out of love. It's all for the American people. Aloha Kitty have heard me make the whole case for President Trump and his economy. And I just said it a few minutes ago. Because I said I don't agree with trickle-down economics, but the way President Trump does it is different. The way President Trump does it is different. Because he's got a high deportation rate. He's trying to deport a lot of people. That's taking people out the workforce, and he's cutting taxes, which I didn't necessarily agree with it, but he's collecting tariffs. So by collecting tariffs, that money he's getting off of taxes, he's replacing it with the money he would be losing from taxes. He's replacing it with tariffs, and he's cutting taxes for regular people. The regular Republicans didn't do that. But Donald Trump is cutting money so you can have more money in your paycheck on your pocket, on the regular payroll taxes. He cut payroll taxes. He did it last time. I'm sure he's going to do it this time. So I said that, George, it works different from Donald Trump. George, I'm an independent, and President Trump is our president, and I hope that I have a stream on the 14th, y'all. I think that's next Tuesday. I have a stream next Tuesday that says that President Trump has the potential to not only be the greatest Republican president in U.S. history, but President Trump has the potential to be the greatest president in U.S. history. I just did a stream that. You know who got the second lowest unemployment rate for Black Americans in history? That's President Trump. The second lowest unemployment rate in history is President Trump. I seen what his economy did the last 4 years. Not only did I did, 77 other million Americans seen it. But like me and Miss Aloha Kitty, we just gonna voice our opinion, right, baby? We just are voicing our opinions on things that we see. Miss Aloha might be more aligned with Democrats. She might be more Democratic and not as independent. So she might not speak up against the Democrats. But if y'all know me, I speak up against them too. But I don't have nothing against President George. George says that's the first time he ever super chatted somebody. You know what I'm finna do? Look, hold on. Not only is that the first time you ever super chatted someone, that's probably the first time you was ever a moderator on the channel too. I appreciate it, George. Big love, big support. Big love, big support. You see Patrick, he super chatted me too with that $5. He said, look, hold up, let's see what he said. I want to have this conversation because I want all y'all to be independents. I want all y'all to be independents. Look, hey, I'm from a church. I'm from a Bible-believing fundamental Baptist church, okay? That supported the Republican Party. That's where I'm from. I got family members that they're never Trumpers. They're straight Democrats. What am I gonna be? I want to be in the middle. I want to see where they're coming from. I want to see where that person coming from. Ain't nobody want to be racist. You feel me? I fight against those injustices. I'm not a racist. The same way that Black people are racist, white people could be racist too. The same way white people could be racist. I know some Black people more racist than white people. So I'm not no racist. I'm an independent. I love America. Y'all put that like on Patrick's $5 super chat. He said it's possible to support President Trump and also be, man, listen, can I pin that one? Can I pin it? That's my question. I can't pin that man because he already, but I want to pin that, man. Y'all stroll down like guys, hold up, Reggie, I see y'all. But all those likes on Patrick's super chat. He said it's possible to support President Trump. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Aloha Kitty says, thank you, George, for the super chat. Yeah, baby, thank you. Aloha Kitty, this is what I'm saying, baby. This is what I'm saying. You got George Fetterman from Pennsylvania, a Democratic senator, and 7 other senators saying they're going to move with the Republicans and they're going to work on immigration. They're with the Republicans on immigration. Okay? So that looks like the Democrats bending. No, that's not what that is. The Democrats recognize they have to at least appear tougher on immigration. They got to take a tougher stand on immigration. They know they got elections coming up. Them 7, 8 senators probably all got elections now. I'm just playing. I think, well, Fetterman might. I'm not sure. But that's what that is, guys. We're seeing the Democrats move more to the center and the Republicans move more to the center. I want y'all all to be independents. I want all of America to be in the center. I don't listen. I know they created a party, but can we have a debate? Can we ask our founding fathers, can we have a debate without the parties? Can we do the debate without the parties? You see what I'm saying? I do it all the time. I'm not affiliated with Republicans or Democrats, but like we bring up issues and have a debate, what I feel about it, left or right. Can I do it without a party? The reason I asked Patrick if I could do it without a party, Aloha Kitty, George, Red G, the reason I asked if I could do it without a party, because if you come to me and you say there are 33 million Americans who do not have health insurance, but this guy, Barack Obama, said that they have a plan. The plan ain't that good, but tomorrow at least 33 million can have health insurance on a bad plan, better than no plan. And I'm saying this man, he come to your state and saying he want to offer health insurance. If you're a Democrat, if you're a Republican, there's no way ever, the first black president, there's no way ever, if you're a Republican, this ain't got nothing to do with race, but there's no way ever, if you're a Republican, you could go with President Obama and approve that health care, right? That's what I'm saying. If you but if you ain't a part of no party affiliation and that comes up, then I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm always going to pick the thing that's best for America, or the majority of the time. I think as an independent, you're always going to get somebody picking something that's best for America. If I'm a Democrat, I cannot side with President Trump's on immigration. I can't side because that's like letting them win. But me being an independent, I can side with President Trump on immigration. And I can side with VP Harris at the same time. VP Harris saying that they need more asylum judges and all, that was right too. That's right too. That was right. Yeah. That's right too. That's right too. And President Trump saying that, yeah, that's right too. That's right too. You can't let all these people come into America undocumented, man. I don't care if Bill Clinton said that. Who gonna argue with that? Undocumented. They have to be documented coming into America. How do we do that? That's where the argument is. But for everybody, before I go to the very last conversation we having on President Trump, before I go to the very last conversation, I just want to tell everybody, I have seen the Democrats come to the right or to the center on immigration. They're moving towards where Trump is. And I've seen Trump with Elon move this way. I've seen them move back this way, where Steve Bannon and them were saying that we're not going to have nobody that's not American working our jobs or coming to America. They don't want no immigration, especially not from Asia or South America, or definitely not from Africa or Haiti. Ask Steve Bannon. That's him saying that. That's not me saying that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying I seen Trump move away from that. And he came out publicly and said he supported Elon. Because I believe that the Republican Party will be Elon's. It will go through an Elon era after Trump. That's what I believe. I believe Elon is coming to save the Republican Party. And Trump and them are going to try to root out what I know as the original MAGA people, which y'all might not know them as the original MAGA people. Red G's talking to Robert James. He said, Go say he's an independent. I am an independent, way independent. George says Vivek is better than Elon. Look, George, all I'm saying is this. You want me to support President Trump? Well, the reason why Trump got those 8 Democratic senators that's going to war is because of Elon. Vivek might be better, but Vivek or Elon, them deal makers, bro, they gonna make deals. They're not trying to make no politics, man. They trying to make bread. The man trying to make money. So that's what I'm saying. Elon could talk. He's a libertarian. He gonna talk to Republicans and Democrats. I bet you money he gonna talk to Democrats. Elon got friends in the Democratic Party right now. That's where he started at. But I'm saying that's good for America. That's all I'm saying. Like it, lump it, indifferent. This isn't a hate Trump situation. Never been. You can ask Aloha Kitty. I never been on no never Trump nothing, Mr. George. Never been. Never been. The future, yes, agree. We need deal makers. That's what American interest is. I think that's what we're seeing with Elon. I think that's what we're seeing. Guys, welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, man. I've been kicking with y'all for about an hour and 45 minutes, guys. If y'all are coming in new to the stream, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, guys. And guys, that super chat button is wide open, guys. It's wide open, guys. Go ahead and hit that super chat button if you want to get something off your chest or if you want to donate to the channel, guys. We got one more story coming out of Trump world. This story coming out of Trump world is about California Governor Gavin Newsom. So Governor Newsom told Donald Trump not to play politics with the California fires. If you guys have not heard about the fires, the California fires are raging again. Governor Newsom is basically telling President Trump not to use a natural disaster as a tool to advance your political agenda. So that's the last story today, guys. It's about Governor Newsom and President Trump like having discussions over the California fires. Like, guys, you guys know my fondness or affection for California. You know what I'm saying? And like having the conversation over the fires, guys, that's just politics as usual. You can expect Governor Newsom, he's probably going to run for president you know what I'm saying, the next time, you know, the elections are. So you can expect Governor Newsom to constantly stay at President Trump. And I think they're going to bump heads a lot over that. So my issue on Governor Newsom, the fifth news story, Governor Newsom and President Trump. I got CNN right now. 5 major fires are burning right now across LA County as thousands of people are fleeing. I'm going to turn it up real quick for y'all, guys, so y'all can hear it. This is CNN right now.
We want to be able to start to talk to people.
They're talking about the fires, guys.
But I have already had.
So I'm going to let y'all listen to this for just a second. Y'all go ahead and like that video for me. Subscribe to the channel.
Making sure
I'm going to let y'all
the
listen to this just for a second, guys,
for
and I'll
what
be
they
right
need to
back.
help support this. I've been coordinating with the Northcom commander and the president of the American Red Cross so we can ensure that we have all of the right resources there. But people will start to see individuals in FEMA shirts helping them register, starting in the shelter areas where people are, and we'll try to find people if they're in hotels so we can get them started on this process.
One of the ways to make response easier is prevention and warning. What can be done to give people more warning, give them a longer runway before an incident like this?
You know, I think, we saw that there were red flag conditions early. The governor, he moved.
So, guys, I want to start this section off by saying we want to, first of all, pray for all the people affected by the California wildfires. 5 dead, nearly 2,000 structures destroyed as the fires rage across Los Angeles. I know Aloha Kitty could probably speak to that. Like I said, my opinion on that story with Gavin Newsom going after Trump, them having words over the wildfires, bro, I think that's just politics as usual. My personal opinion, I agree with Governor Newsom. They shouldn't play politics with the fires. But I mean, that's just going to happen with Trump style. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that story. You guys could give y'all opinion on it. But that being said, 5 dead, nearly 2,000 structures destroyed as I believe they said 5 wildfires are raging across Los Angeles. So you guys pray for them in California. Guys, if y'all have not liked the video yet, I see somebody hit that thumbs up. As soon as I said it, y'all know it's coming. I appreciate the support. It's free to show some love. Go ahead and like that video, subscribe to the channel as my boy Patrick did and done all the time, donated to the channel. Y'all want to hit that super chat? I would appreciate that so much, so much. So my boy Patrick donated to the channel, my boy George. He said, people who've seen both sides are best to be involved in this administration. I agree with you 1,000%. 1,000%. I've said this 10,000 times. Every time on the Legal Wars podcast I come on, I'm going to keep saying it. So y'all gonna know within the content, I was one of the first people to say this. Guys, I believe with my entire heart what that man just said. I believe that there's a fundamental change going on in the Republican Party. I called it the Trump Party. It's not the party of your fathers. I think Elon Musk is coming to change that, and he's going to move the Republican Party back to the party of your fathers, where they're going to care about the things that are interesting to them, that the American people care about. That's just my opinion. Shane says, yeah, they want more money, but at the cost of walking over the poor and working poor. I have a problem with that. I really have a problem with that, Shane. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if Elon and the rest of the new Republicans can demonstrate that they are not like the old Republican Party that's just going to support rich people getting rich, and like Shane said, walking over the backs of poor people, if Elon and them could demonstrate that, man, Republican Party moving forward, who knows how many people they could draw over to the Republican Party. You see what I'm saying? To get some votes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always going to be independent, excuse me. I never pledge allegiance like that, but definitely. So also Shane says, yeah, they want to make more money. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll pin that. I'm sorry. Reggie's talking to Robert James. He says that's why America needs to wake up. Asia paying why Bourbon, Wyoming, New York as conspiracy theories. I bet all of this choice intentional. You know what I'm saying? Patrick says huge weather event will affect the Gulf states in the future, and Trump's response will be compared to two Biden response. It's in North Carolina. So Patrick, I'm saying you predicting the future. I can agree with that. I mean, I was saying 4 years, there has to be a huge weather event in the Gulf states. There's some kind of hurricane. You know, I'm from the Gulf state. I'm from like where I grew up at, like 5-10 minutes from the Gulf of Mexico in Mississippi. Like literally 5-10 minutes from the Gulf, not even that. I mean, a 5-10 minute walk, like a 2-3 minute car ride from the Gulf of Mexico. So I'm familiar with this topic. Yeah, there will be definitely in 4 years. I would have to agree with that, Patrick. There definitely will be a hot weather event. Patrick's saying they're going to compare it with Biden's response. Most definitely. I think Trump's response, Trump, like about people, he's like a people person. You see what I'm saying? Like he's very ambitious and very bodacious and very like attack oriented with his words, but he's definitely a people-oriented person. So he definitely probably will respond better. It will be compared. I'm not sure if it's going to help the Republicans moving forward in the election, Patrick. It might, but I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? I think what's going to, regardless of what Elon or anyone else is doing, that is definitely helping the Republican Party and moving the Republican Party back to the center and being more competitive in the elections. Regardless of any of that that's going on, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely have to say that, you know, like those food prices and grocery prices is what this next election is about. If those prices don't come down, that's what I think that's about, me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think personally. William is saying that black truckers for Trump. We love Trump, man. Trump got a lot of support. He get a lot of love, William. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I ain't hating on that at all, man. Let him do his thing. I hope it benefits America. Patrick says, Aloha swinging that hammer like Thor. That's what she's supposed to do. Ain't no jokes. She don't play. You feel me? She says she in Northern California, baby, like stay safe. But yeah, in this chat, she don't play. Whatever she say in that stream is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Even what she tell me, like that style that she has. You know what I'm saying? Like I could fit well because I'm an aggressive, you know, rambunctious person. And Aloha Kitty, she real laid back, man. She real chill. But I mean, she like one of the best moderators that I could ever have, ever ask for. 10,000%. So glad she here. I love her. Legal Wars podcast wouldn't be the same without her. So Aloha Kitty, baby, I thank you. Keep doing what you do. Keep being a great human being. And I love you, girls, so much on everything. Thank you for your support for this channel. You know what I'm saying? So Richard says they want us to fight each other, bro, divide and conquer. Republican and Democrat. Listen, the four founders set it up for a debate. We can have a debate, guys, without killing each other. Y'all agree? Like, that's your brother. You see what I'm saying? At one point, it's like the Republicans or the Democrats, they're looking at each other as being the biggest problem than like North Korea. If I'm a Democrat, like my biggest enemy is Trump. Trump a bigger enemy than North Korea. That don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. They divide and conquer, man. We ain't dividing and conquer on the Legal Wars podcast. Republicans, independents, Democrats, we all get down together. We're going to talk right and wrong. Democrats wrong, they wrong. They seen where they were wrong on immigration, so 8 senators, they trying to say, hey, we're going to move over here. We're going to try to get down with the Republicans a little bit to try to help on immigration because we need to fix what's going on with immigration. Zach says he's going to school. Congratulations for you, Zach. I think I'm going to go to college too soon, real soon. Reggie says he's talking to Richard Earl. He says exactly, divide and conquer. Reggie, that's before I even seen your comment. He says that's why after Bourbon we all came together. Bittersweet. But if everything, we must work together. Los Angeles has a lot of Republicans. Yes, they do. Richard says they kept saying nobody was above the law. Hunter's pardon, that's not making him above the law, though. The pardon is actually saying that he's in compliance with the law. If you think about it. I know that sounds funny, but the pardon is actually part of the law. The pardon, that is the pardon is the law too. Hunter's crimes, what a lot of people wouldn't have even got charged with, but the FBI wanted to show that they're not impartial, that they could charge the president's sons too. So Hunter's crimes that he got charged with, I'm saying they are violations of law that other people could have walked with. But giving him a pardon is a part of the law too. Because without pardons being written in the law, then Hunter wouldn't have got away with it. So he actually didn't get away with it. He just used another part of the law to be able to be free. That's a good comment though, Richard. Red G says, it's all love, aloha kitty. We love her. You hear him? Aloha. Yeah, we do love her. He says, y'all have a blessed day. Blue, red, let's make purple, royal color. You hear Red G? You know what I'm saying? That's our color, Red G. That's our color. We're going to take over America, Red G. We're going to decide the elections. We're going to decide the president. We don't care if you're Republican. We don't care if you're a Democrat. We care what you're going to do for the American people. Yeah, that's the Legal Wars podcast party. Aloha Kitty is our first nominee for president. The Legal Wars podcast party. Yeah. We all independents. Our color, like Reggie say, is purple. You know, blue, red mixed together. We don't care if you're Republican, Independent, Democrat, what you are. I see my boy Patrick with that $2 super chat. Thank you, Patrick. I really appreciate that, my boy Patrick. Patrick, also, if you want to become a member of the channel, I think you can hit that same button that you're using to donate, and you can become a member too, like Red G and Aloha Kitty. Patrick, I would love to have you as a member of the channel. It's $1.99 to become a member. Patrick says, query, is Trump ultimately a sheepdog or a wolf? Is Trump a sheepdog or a wolf? I don't really think he's neither. I definitely don't think he's a sheepdog. That's not how he gets down. A wolf, I don't think he's actually a wolf. I think he's a tool. That's what I think he is. For powerful Republicans. Because Trump always talks about the deep state and his war on the deep state, but there's no Republicans that's part of the deep state. That's what I'm saying. So I believe that the Republican Party uses Trump as a tool. He's the best tool they have to be able to do what they have to do. So I think that's more of the Republican Party, Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Look at my baby. You feel me? That's my baby. Girl, no, I love you, girl, for real, on everything. As far as the Legal Wars podcast go, bro, like, for real, Aloha Kitty, that is my baby. For real, guys. Thank you, baby, sweetheart, with your $5 sticker. Thank you so much. Always showing love. Hugh Jess says, I'm a Islamocrat. Man, I mean, if you want to say that, you feel me? The Democrats have some things that we agree with. There's no way in the world if you see, that's the thing about our party, the Purple Party, the Independent Party, that we're going to tell you the truth. And if you're a Republican and you telling me there's nothing that the Democrats provide or that the Democrats agree with that you support, I'm going to say, bro, there's no way possible. So the Democrats helping the poor, you don't support that? Come on. The Democrats standing up for civil rights. The Democratic Party is known for standing up for civil rights. They stand up for Black people, marginalized people, for women's rights. The Democratic Party is known for doing that. You don't support that? I support that. You hear what Reggie said? Richard said our colors are America, 10,000%. Our colors are red, white, and blue. We not red, we not white. Our colors are red, white, and blue. That's our colors. Right, wrong, or indifferent. There's nothing that you can do to me or move me or push me or anything me to make me say anything different than what I just said right then. Because that's what I believe. That's how I feel. This man came in the stream and said that I'm going to bless you if you say you support President Trump. What I did, y'all. What I did. He came in the stream. This man said he going to bless me if I say I support President Trump. What I did. What I did, y'all. What I did. That's my point. Because I'm independent. We can do that. President Trump won the election. Whether or not I supported him or not, he won. Comeback kid. You gotta have some kind of respect for that. If you fair about it, and that's what I'm saying, I'm fair about it. So I can't say, I'll ask Aloha Kitty, bro, you don't have to believe us. You're going to say, oh, she going to take your side. That's your road dog. You darn Skippy. That's my road dog. But I'm saying you ain't got to believe us. You could go back and look at the content from the get-go. I told y'all I wasn't a never Trumper. The stuff that y'all would hear me say negative about President Trump was because of the people who would come in the stream attacking me personally because I was critical of some things about President Trump. But he won the election, and I humbled myself after he won. And he is now the 47th president of the United States. So as a Purple Party member, as an independent, we can say on the Legal Wars podcast, Aloha Kitty baby, Jay Nunya, y'all, we could say Red G, George, Patrick, we can say that, hey, we praying for President Trump. Even the Republicans, of course, they're going to say that. Y'all feeling good because y'all won the election. But the Democrats, or Aloha Kitty and the independents who caucus with the Democrats, like me, the black down south Bernie Sanders, we could say that we support President Trump. We praying for him because he won the election fair and square. That's what we could say. So that's what we trying to do. Jay Nunya says, what's up to Miss Hello Kitty? You know what I'm saying? Aloha Kitty. He says, me and Miss Aloha were never Trumpers. Jay Nunya, I don't know about that. I never said I was a never Trumper. You can ask Aloha, but I never heard her say that. She a Democrat. She gonna support her party, and there's nothing wrong with that. Jay Nunya, you can say whatever you want to about Aloha Kitty being a Democrat. Since she been in this stream, she don't speak up no more because she running the stream. So she don't really be commenting like that no more. But when she first started, if you go back and watch, she would all the time she would be commenting. All the time. And she definitely is a Democrat. But she in the stream and she know that we got Republicans in here. George is a whole Republican. He said, we love Trump. I want you to say you support President Trump. Yeah. A whole Republican, bro. I'm an independent. I have never been a never Trumper. I never said I was a never Trumper. I am a whole independent. And I do believe that President Trump has the ability to make America great, super great. That's how I feel. Who is down there? Doug says, I'm an independent. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. Doug, I ask that you'll like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely hit the notification bell, my brother, and pull up in the stream with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We building an army over here. We trying to. He said he don't claim either side. Bro, I claim a side. It's America. I got colors. They red, white, and blue. Why I'm going to pick one side? Why I'm going to pick a blue side when it's just a part of the puzzle? You ain't got the whole puzzle. You got a piece of the puzzle. If you a Democrat, you got a piece of the puzzle. If you a Republican, you got a piece of the puzzle. If you are independent, you got the whole puzzle. Both sides. Both sides. The whole picture. I want the candidates that rule from the center. I want the candidates to come together. That's what I want. Because whoever's ruling for the center is going to care more about the American people, y'all. I'm preaching to y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Miss Aloha said it's called freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? And look, this is what I'm saying, though. Jay Nunya, you can say whatever you want to say, but that girl is a whole Democrat. And she been in here with me. There's times when Aloha Kitty was the only Democrat speaking and she talking to 15 people who come at her neck. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never seen her disrespect nobody in this chat. That's what I'm talking about, character. Y'all talk about if you're a Republican or Democrat, let's talk about Aloha Kitty's character, what we seen on the Legal Wars podcast on YouTube. Never seen her in 5 months disrespect nobody in this chat. Not once. She always donates. She always here. And she ride with me. Loyal supporter. So let's talk about character. Jay Nunya, let's talk about Aloha Kitty's character. Y'all could talk about my character. You can't talk about her character. Her character's on point. Hello, man. Like, I see y'all... Johnny said Trump is back. Yeah, that's a good thing. Jay Nunya says he wants candidates to take care of America. That's what we want too. There's no reason the Democratic Party should be taking care of illegal aliens for their votes. Any Democrat that doesn't realize that was lost in the fall. That's your opinion, Jay Nunya. You feel what I'm saying? Like Aloha say, freedom of speech, you are entitled to your opinion, my boy. But we need immigrants. Jay Nunya, we need immigrants. Point blank, period. That, like I'm saying, the way y'all say to do it, the Republican way or the Democratic way, I don't get involved in them games. The only way I say to do it is say that we need immigrants. Trump has came out and said that. Elon has came out and said that. We could argue what kind of immigrants we need, but we know we need immigrants. There ain't nothing to talk about as far as that go. Aloha says she ain't brainwashed at all. Baby, tell him. How is she brainwashed? This is what I'm saying. Jay Nunya, let me who says she was brainwashed? Oh, yeah. Reggie, she not from Hawaii, though. She just Aloha Kitty. But, yeah, she has a great character. They got a great character. Straight up. I ain't never met her before, but she has a great character. Every time I go live, that girl is on this stream. When y'all come for me, she protects me while I cannot tap no button. I'm reading content. She does. That's what moderators do. And she donates when she doesn't have to. She does not have to give 5 pennies, and I'm going to love her the same. Whether she married with 15 kids, I still going to have a whole lot of love for her. Don't have to donate. She does it all the time. That's character. I've seen her in the stream, and I've even said something to her where she wasn't the moderator no more. She never disrespected me. She never came at me. She kept coming back to the stream after I disrespected her and removed her as a moderator. Aloha Kitty kept coming back to the stream, and she started donating for the first time. What I'm going to say to that? Y'all find me somebody with character. That's what I look for. Character. That girl has good character. Which one of y'all has she disrespected? Democrat, Republican, none of that matters. Because if you got good character and you respect people, then Democrat or Republican, we could work that out. We're going to work all the rest of the stuff out. Let's start with the fundamentals and the basics. Can you have a conversation about something as heated as politics and not disrespect somebody else? That's the basics. And that's what we building at the Legal Wars podcast. And Aloha Kitty run that better than me. I'm going to get in here, bro. I got the problems I got, and I probably get in here and disrespect somebody. But I'm saying I ain't never seen her disrespect nobody at all. Character. I don't care, Democrat, Republican, I don't care what she is. Johnny said legal immigration is fine. Most definitely. Doug says need to heal the division. It looks like they're trying to work on that. President Trump trying to work on that. Some random guy speaks says Trump was able to work with the Democrats as well. People voting independent. For example, RFK Jr. We see that. I'm seeing that now. In the new Trump administration, I'm seeing that now. And I agree with that 10,000%. Look, I'll pin that. You feel what I'm saying? I agree with that 10,000%. Jay Nunya said it's the party of slavery. By the way, what party? He says, I never said anything against Kenny. I believe it was her that spoke out against my beliefs. Jay Nunya, she might have. But I'm saying she a Democrat, so that's what she can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see you too, Jay Nunya, and I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you came back, and we welcome you back. As a Republican Trump supporter, all I'm saying, Jay Nunya, please have respect for people like Patrick, show up every day and support the channel, and definitely have respect for Aloha Kitty. That's all I'm asking. If she mute you or whatever, I can't do nothing about that. That's on her. That's her stream. So I'm saying you could say that, oh, I'm kicking it in the stream and I'm kicking it with the host and then Aloha Kitty and I could just whatever with her. No, you can't. You could get away with disrespecting me. I don't really care. Like I have the problems I have, so I'll probably respond all crazy, but eventually I'll get over it. That's why people disrespect me so often. But people that I respect like her, she's showing up in support. I don't want to see nobody in the stream disrespecting Patrick. And he knew. He support the channel. I don't want to see nobody in the stream disrespecting Aloha Kitty. She supported and she been day one. Not only she supported in day one, like I said, she said I went at her before. And she stood by me. I'm saying some of you people come in here, I ain't never even been at you, and you hear me say something you don't like about one of your candidates, and you will never come back again. You never gave $1. You never support. Never, never, never. Aloha Kitty here every day, baby. I love you for that. Thank you. She support this channel all the time, baby. I love you for that. Thank you. So as the Legal Wars podcast goes, as long as I'm coming on YouTube, even when I do more channels on YouTube and I'm going live, Aloha Kitty, if she come with me, she gone. It's her strength. You feel me? So Jay Nunya, I apologize about that. I thank you for your support. But yeah, we just gotta make sure we respect our moderators. That's all that is. Respect the moderator. Because a lot of people got those handles. Jay Nunya, you do too, but Aloha Kitty, she run that chat. He says, the Democrats are the party of slavery and racism. Jay Nunya, that's your opinion. That's the old Democratic Party. The new Democratic Party, there's a lot of people in the new Democratic Party that take up for civil rights and protect civil rights. He says he got respect for everyone. As soon as I stepped in the channel, I feel like you were talking about me in a derogatory way. Jay Nunya, don't take it like that. Because I was not doing at all. I promise you 20,000%, Jay Nunya, that I was not doing at all. Look, you know what I seen about this channel? I seen Patrick just retracted a comment. I didn't even see what that comment said. But you know what I noticed about this channel? Aloha Kenny let y'all talk. And Patrick, let him talk. You see what I'm saying? We don't take you out because we disagree with you, because we know that you're going to disagree with us. And we a Democrat. I got one a Democrat. I got one a Republican, and I'm an independent. I know we don't all agree with each other. We know you're going to disagree with it. The thing that we take you out over is the disrespect. It's just the disrespect, Jay Nunya. So if Patrick or Aloha, if they see disrespect, that's what you get taken out for. Just because you disagree with us, bro, we all disagree with each other. This is a debate channel. Ain't nobody on this channel agree with everything. I told you what happened with me and Aloha, but after we got into it, I see how she responded. She responded like she didn't take it personal. She kept showing up on the channel. Man, I got so much love for girl. Aloha, you hear me, baby? Maxim said, what you talking about? We all just saw the last 4 years, the Democrats. Man, you know what I'm saying? People feel how they feel, man. People conflate the far left with the Democratic Party entirely. That's what Patrick said. The same way people conflate the far right wing. That I agree with that. Patrick, I agree with that 10,000%. And I've said that on this channel so many times. Jay Nunya said the Democrats are the party that were made by the KKK. Man, that's the past, though, Jay Nunya. We talking about the present. What's going on in the present? The Democrat is the party that fights for civil rights. The Democrat's the party that fights for the poor people. So I can't hate on the Democratic Party either. You see what I'm saying? Bro, you, Jay Nunya, you got beef with the Democrats. I ain't got no beef with them. Some other people got beef with Trump. I ain't got no beef with Trump. Y'all get it? I ain't got no beef with either side. That's what I'm saying. Aloha Kitty says I don't attack people for their personal beliefs, just no personal attacks. She letting y'all know. You see what I'm saying? She letting y'all know. That's how we do it over here. How can we attack you for how you believe when we all believe different? So say the Legal Wars podcast has made it to be whatever, pod save, whatever. And so we bring in more hosts because we're going to need more hosts than me if it grew. And so we got 3 more hosts. So we got Patrick, Jay Nunya, and Aloha Kitty going to be our 3 hosts. So Aloha Kitty got her own 2 shows on the Legal Wars podcast. Okay? And then Jay Nunya got his shows and Patrick got his shows, and we got a show with all of us together. Ain't none of us agree together on everything. I think Aloha Kitty, she's a California Democrat. I respect and love you, baby. You feel me? That might be different than how I believe, but I respect and love her. And I'm going to speak up and protect her. It's about her character. So I'm going to speak up and protect her. Okay? So she a California Democrat. Listening to what my boy just wrote, Patrick, it looked like Patrick is a Democrat. He's more of a centrist kind of Democrat. And even though I might caucus with them or I might lean with them a lot, I'm an independent, and Jay Nunya obviously is a Republican. We don't all disagree with each other. So how are we going to disrespect somebody else's beliefs that come in this chat? We don't care about what you think or believe. We just want the discussion. We just want the conversation. We want the thought processes. But the problem is when you be disrespectful, like Aloha says, she don't attack people for their beliefs. It's just the disrespect we don't tolerate. It's not what you believe. It's the disrespect. Johnny Cash says, I beef with the whole government. Ain't nobody beefing with the American government, boy. You feel me? Ain't nobody got no beef with the government. You know what I'm saying? We just file lawsuits who need to get sued. Whoever need to get sued is going to get sued. Jay Nunya said the far left wants to hate white men. They want to, man. There's a white man, I can't accept that. Father, a white boy, I can't accept that. You okay with that? Republicans. No, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with hating nobody's race. Nobody's race for their. No, I'm not okay with that. The Democrats are a party of separation. They always have been. That's the past, Jay Nunn. What you saying, Jay Nunn, is actually correct, but that's the past. That's not the present Democratic Party. You know what I'm saying? Patrick says, Jay, you reduced the far left to anti-white racism. Aloha Kitty says, Johnny Cash, no spamming. Jay Nunn says, I got beef with the supporters of, and it happens to be. Hold up, man. We can't do that. I'm sorry, my boy. I apologize for that, though. You feel me? I'm saying, like, to me, that's like you attacking her personally. I'm saying, bro, if she chooses to support a certain political party, that's her choice. Who cares? I'm saying if you hate the Democratic Party, I'm saying I don't see how we could ever get along or see things eye to eye, because I could never hate the Democratic Party, just like I could never hate the Republican Party. In my opinion, I don't see the purpose of that's immaterial. I understand y'all partisan people, how y'all feel, but I'm saying you probably should go to a partisan place that supports partisan politics. There's a place that supports Republicans and don't listen to no other ideas besides Republican ideas. This isn't the place for that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying, please, I ask you, please, my brother, don't attack her personally for no reason, for no thing. It don't matter what party she supports. That's her personal opinion. Jay Nunn, that's what she supports. But I'm saying I don't support no attacks on her for her beliefs. She can believe and she can support whatever she wants to believe or whatever she wants to support. I'm going to go through it one more time. Okay, guys? 2 hours and 20 minutes. We got about 10 more minutes. Guys, if y'all in here, I have to do this. I ask y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and like so many people have done today, if you guys want to donate to the channel, hit that super chat button, that $ with the square. Your donations are much appreciated. I appreciate it. Right now, I've been on the road. I'm on the road right now. My last day in Galveston, y'all. I came to the beach for a couple of days. Been staying in hotels. Probably going to do it to February the 4th, man. A Miller Ray Legal Wars podcast is on the road. Y'all go check out my Instagram, man. Y'all gonna see some great content, man. I'm going all over Texas, man. I think we're going to Dallas next week. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to Austin the week after, man. So y'all look out for that. So all y'all donations are appreciated. We're gonna go to Cali after that too. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to build a channel. I'm gonna build a channel in the middle of doing that. Jay Nunn says we don't agree on nothing, but we talk to each other. That's what America is about. Jay Nunn, I'm about. Look at my boy Keith giving me that $10 for that lunch money. Keith know how we get down, boy. We some litigators, man. Litigating ain't easy, boy. Especially when you suing the people I'm suing. Keith, imagine being back in the days where it was the Jim Crow days, and you got to fight your way out of that in court. You see what I'm saying? Litigating ain't easy, bro. Them people powerful, they stronger. But Keith, you know it's got to get done. Somebody got to stand up for the people, Keith. You see what I'm saying? While everybody else scared, they don't want to get ran over. Somebody got to stand up for the people, Keith. And I'm just one of them people that God put that on my plate. And it's hard and difficult right now. We Gucci. Keith, I appreciate that. We need that. Because I promise these rooms ain't cheap. And right now, we Gucci. You talking about 35 days on the road, bro, straight, all over Texas. Hopefully, America. I don't want to say that too loud. They ain't going to let me leave the state right now. But hopefully, all over America, 35 days straight. We Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying you had to pay the cost for that. Had to pay the cost for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Aloha Kitty said, Keith, you the man, boy. Keith, I would love to have those compliments from Aloha like that. You feel me? Keith, she giving you compliments, man. I'm kind of nah. Keith says, I couldn't imagine the pressure, man. It's rough, Keith, but it has to be done. You know what I'm saying? Even the times, Keith, when I filed lawsuits that I know, look, I just filed a lawsuit. When I filed this, bro, it broke my heart filing it. It hurt me to file that lawsuit more than that guy, like, because the person I sued, he probably thinking I'm being vindictive coming after him. But, bro, it hurt me to do that. I did not want to do that. It hurt me sometimes to file some of these lawsuits. Pain. And I get love in my heart when I see after I filed a lawsuit, some people learned. I get so much love in my heart when I see Elon saying that he supports immigration and that he wants to move the Republican Party from that racism stuff. Bro, I get so much love in my heart when I see that. I get love in my heart, and it pains me, Keith, to file some of these lawsuits. Bro, like as a young litigator, I used to be happy to be able to, you know what I'm saying, sit at the table and beat attorneys. Like I used to be happy to do that. Just some young black dude from the streets, abject poverty, could walk in a boardroom with a lawyer, the lead attorney for $1 trillion company, sit at a table with him and beat him. But I've already done that, y'all. So I'm saying, like, I don't get no glory off that, man. Like, I know the lawsuits have to be filed because we got to fight the fight. You know what I'm saying, Keith? But I'm not getting no glory out there, bro. It hurt me to file some of them lawsuits. But it has to be done, man. Let's see. He says, who is that? Bap Barnes says equity is supposed to be everyone is equal, matter race, religion, and sex. America was founded on. That's why we fight for that. Constitutional rights. We fight for that. And that's what I'm trying to tell Jay Nunyon, my brother. I don't care if you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care what you are. We're going to fight for those rights. That's what I care about. We fight for that. You see what I'm saying? Patrick, if you ride with me, I'm going to protect you, and we're going to fight for that. I know my baby riding with me on the podcast. I know my baby riding with me on the internet. So when we come in here and we get down, I don't care if we have 50,000 people in here, like Aloha Kitty, me, Keith, Patrick, the group of us that regular, you know what I'm saying, the ones that show up every day and don't comment, you know what I'm saying, my boy Brian C., you know what I'm saying, my boy Colin, man, we fight for that. That's what we fight for. Equal rights. Whether you a white guy from North Carolina or you a black guy from the hood in Houston, we fight for that. Equal rights. We all equals. Big Up G that entered the stream. What's up, my guy? What's up? What's up? Oh, Keith says, thanks, Kitty. Keith got me over here jealous, man. My girl giving him a shout out, man. You feel me? Keith says the California visit should be out on pause. What? Should be on pause. What? Boy, you know I gotta go to Cali. But I don't know, guys. What y'all think? We're gonna ask Aloha. Y'all ask Aloha. Y'all just tell Aloha to tell me whether or not we gonna do that California trip. But I'm saying like he's saying because of the fires. But like Aloha said, we be in the north, man. Like I'll just be on Highway 1 on the Pacific Ocean. I might touch down north of LA. You see what I'm saying? When I first get to the city, I'll be north of LA. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where the fire's at in LA. You know, California, big state. So I go over to the west coast of California on Highway 1 and just ride up the Pacific Ocean. You feel what I'm saying? And that should have them fires in check too by that time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Rex says the fires. I told y'all about the fires, y'all. Y'all just now came up in here. Look at my girl. Yeah, girl, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Here, let me tell you though. Why wouldn't I though, baby? You feel me? Why wouldn't I? Because you out there living it. You ain't dreaming it. You out there living it. So it's like, y'all know, like this dude, he talking about staying in hotels for 35 days. Look, and you talking about hotel, this ain't no Roach Motel. Or they might have, bro. You feel me? Talking about staying for 35 days all over Texas traveling. You see what I'm saying? And when it's over, still not going to be broke. You feel me? So it's just like, oh, well, if he got money like that, he could move to Cali. So why he don't move to Cali? Like my baby said, I'm California dreaming, man. You feel me? I'm going to keep that California dream alive. Like my little homegirl, though, man, she living in Cali. Now I like everything Cali. Y'all see how Aloha Kitty is? Y'all telling me the girls in California like that? For real? I'm talking about loyal. She don't care about no attitude. She could deal with my nonsense. Like, what? Man, bro, California where it's at. Rex says, hopefully we have a family vacation home, just praying nothing happens, but it's in God's hand. We can only pray and be safe. That's all we could do, man. Every last one of us. When you got a relationship with God, though, I mean, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Bat Barnes says, how are you fighting for equality? What are you doing it for? I find people are fighting, but they get Trump. We get Trump as president. But what you don't realize is with Trump as president, Trump is moving away. Go back, listen, Bat Barnes, look, go back, listen to me. Go back and listen to Trump in 2016. He sounded just like Steve Bannon. They didn't want nobody here that wasn't white. Listen to Trump in 2013. He was saying Obama wasn't even an American citizen. I'm talking about hard right. I'm not hating on Trump. I'm not saying he's a racist. I'm just putting this in your mind. So to hear him say today that he's going to allow immigrants to come into America, Trump is not as hardline as y'all think. Elon is about to take over the Republican Party. He's a libertarian. There was a time when people were saying Elon was a racist, but all of the policies Elon is supporting right now supports minorities. That's all I got to say. All of the policies that I've seen Elon Musk put forward in the Trump administration is supporting minorities. Now, you say the same thing about Steve Bannon. That's what I'm going to say. Because ain't none of Steve Bannon's policies support minorities, whether you believe he's racist or not, and all of Elon's policies so far have supported minorities. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I don't know what's wrong with him, Aloha Kitty. Baby, I don't know what's wrong with that boy. He just like, he got something on me, man. That man got something against me, man. What you got against me? Hey, look, my boy. Wait, Jay, none yet. Hey, Jay, none. Get you one of these, my boy. You feel me? It's a travel bag, man. You feel me, my boy? 35 days, 35 different suites. You know what I'm talking about? All over the great state of Texas and beyond. You know what I'm saying, y'all? We started in Houston, in the Woodlands. You know what I'm saying? There for 2 days. We moved up to College Station where Texas A&M was at. We was there for 6 days. Then we came down here to the beach, Galveston Coastline, Galveston County, Texas City. Here for 2 days, man. Finna be on the road again. Austin coming, ATX coming. Any city in Texas, you name, man, gonna touch it. 35 days suites. You see what I'm saying? Within them same 35 days, might move through New Mexico, move through Arizona, and then hit up Cali for about 5 days, man. And when I finish that whole trip and I get back to where I'm going, I'm still gonna have thousands regardless of what happened, bro. Straight up. You feel me? All that come from a hustle, bro. All that come from me fighting for people's rights. That everything you see around you right now came from a military legal and me fighting for people's rights. Me having a dream, like Aloha Kitty saying, a simple dream as a paralegal that I'm going to litigate with attorneys and doing it in one, and everything you see, boy, 35 days. Who go on vacation for 35 days straight? And when they finish, they ain't broke. Hey, look. Aloha, baby. She didn't catch that in the stream earlier, but I seen some dude came in the stream talking about I took some L's. Okay? Like this on some personal stuff, y'all. I'm finna say that we over 2.5 hours, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody came in the stream talking about I took some L's. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all a little story. All the people that's hanging around, we covered the content. I think that was a good stream too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? To where it was more talkative. You know what I'm saying? But I still gave y'all content instead of it being all like a ghost stream or whatever. But let me tell y'all this though. So if y'all go back and watch this video, I seen some dude come in the chat talking about take some L's, bro. Listen, I had got some bread. You know what I'm saying? And it was my goal to save money. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my credit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go back to school. I'm gonna try to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff happened. And I'm out here on the road for 35 days. And my plans changed. And my man said I took an L. But look, let me tell you, whichever way the wind blow for me is going to be a W. You just ain't seen it yet. Whichever way the wind blow, left or right, is going to be a W. Straight up. I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not ready to go get no apartment. I'm gonna walk this out with you to the very end. I'm 44 years old. I'm full of energy, bro. And I'm a legal fighter, man. I'm a justice fighter. Point blank. Patrick told Jay he could go ahead and find a red pill echo chamber. Your paranoia is indicative of a deeper problem. You don't have any enemies here. But he think he does, though. He think he does. Y'all see how my baby protect me, girl. I'll be seeing you, girl. Aloha, kitty, man. You know I love you, girl. Thank you so much for your loyalty. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your protection and your defense. It seemed like you got somebody with you helping you now. I see my boy Patrick down there. Man, everybody, James says, so what is he doing? I'm not sure what you mean. They could quit, leave, or be deported. I want to say, Bat Barnes, thank you for your conversation today. I don't know what's up with my boy Jay Nunya. Robert James, man, we got a new moderator to the stream. He donated big, man. Appreciate that, Robert James. Big Op G and Keith always popping in. My boy Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Keith, thank you for your donations as well, my brother. Always donate. Patrick, thank you for your donations. You always donate. I see my boy Red G came up through here, man. I appreciate that, Red G. And then who was I looking for? This one gentleman, George Harris. George Harris. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast, my brother. We are very, very happy to have you. We ecstatic to have you as a member, as a donator and participator of the channel. Keith says, I streamed mad early. I apologize. Oh, yeah, everybody here. Look, tomorrow morning is a regular streaming day. Prepared content, 7 o'clock a.m., y'all. 7 a.m. tomorrow. So, Keith, I'm going to start at 7 and I'm going to go for about 3 hours tomorrow. So 7 to 10 Central, 7 a.m. Central to 10 a.m. Central. So on Aloha Kitty's time, that's 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. And on New York's time, that's 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. You see what I'm saying? I try to stream in the morning time so y'all could get up in the morning on the days that I'm streaming, and you could just put your iPads in and kick it with me, man. You get ready for work, going to work, you could just sit there and kick it with me with your iPads in. That's what some people do, man. You know what I'm saying? We got loyal people on this channel, bro. We got about 25 people here right now. We got some loyal people on this channel. They show up every day. They show some love. Like my boy Keith and all y'all, man, I love y'all. One person I didn't talk about the donations, Aloha Kitty. She never had to donate to this channel again. I love her just as much, but she donate all the time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that girl, like I went at that girl, man, kind of hard one time. She wasn't a moderator no more. You know what I'm saying? We got into it, bro. And she came back in here. She still supported the channel. She still commented. She was never disrespectful. One time, never has been loyal. I couldn't ask for a better moderator and supporter. So again, everybody, y'all show love and respect to Aloha Kitty. Aloha, baby. I thank y'all. Man, guys, that's my time. I'm about to have to hit the road. Like I said, man, we on the road for 35 days. I think we on day number 10, guys. So we got 25 more days to go. Let's see. We didn't hit up, like I said, we started in the Woodlands. Then we went up to College Station. Then we came back down to the beach line. That's where I'm at right now on the Texas Coastline in Galveston. So Aloha Kitty, you can't have all the fun in beautiful California, even though Texas water isn't as beautiful as the Pacific Ocean. But that being said, guys, I got to hit the road. You know what I'm saying? Guys, tomorrow I will be in a different city, but that's not that big of a deal. But on Tuesday, guys, Tuesday, when I stream on Tuesday, I will be in Dallas if it is the Lord's will. And on that stream, guys, we will be covering Donald Trump and saying if he could be somewhat like a Ronald Reagan type president. You know what I'm saying? Dallas is a real cool city to do that in because they got a lot of JFK and presidential stuff in Dallas. So I look forward to that. Miss Aloha said, everybody have a good day. Yes, indeed. Patrick says, just made it to work. Be good. Keith says, discover your passion. Y'all see that? All my people, man, I love y'all so much. Sometimes y'all keep me going, man. Come on here, jump on YouTube, man, and I kick it with my people. I love y'all. Y'all know all my brothers, I love y'all. Aloha Kitty, the only female rocking with us, man. Baby, you know I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you so much. Guys, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Central, I will be live. Y'all come pull up in the stream. If y'all haven't liked the video, I ask y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Guys, I got to run down to the beach real quick, get some content, and then I'm on the road again. Guys, I'm headed north. Guys, I will see y'all tomorrow morning in the morning. Y'all pray for me and safe travels. I pray for every last one of y'all. I love every last one of y'all. I thank every last one of y'all for y'all support, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Thank y'all for watching the Legal Wars podcast, And remember, guys, Jesus love y'all, guys. Peace, y'all. I'm out.